up on the road. Welcome to the Murchison Farmers Bank pregame show as we are ready for this football game on this beautiful Friday night down in Southeast Arkansas. I'm Rick Helton, voice of the Bobcats, along with Coach Larry Harris and Coach John McGraw. Welcome, gentlemen, and I'm ready for some football on Friday night.
You know what I'm excited about? I'm looking out this press box window, and there is no sun in my eyes.
So this football field
runs east-west.
It's an east-west field, so it's fairly unusual, and so we don't have a sun issue. And I don't think it'll be an issue for the players because it's gotten late enough in the year. The sun has kind of gotten down behind the clouds, setting a little bit.
Definitely don't want to play here week 1 or 2.
Oh, no doubt about that. Beautiful field, though. They have a really nice stadium. They have an artificial surface and a big, nice track. I don't think this new stadium is very old, 7 years, 6 years, somewhere like that, maybe a little bit. Yeah, but it's a
now,
nice.
The stadium has been here.
Yeah, right.
But the turf is 4 or 5 years. And it's much better than the playing surface they had before.
Right. Yes, it is. I remember that well. But it's a beautiful field, beautiful night tonight, and we're ready for some Dumas Bobcat football. And you know, we're getting started in our conference play tonight. We come into this game 1-2 on the season. We started out with a big win over Star City, then dropped a couple. But I hope, you know, that we got fine-tuned for this conference. And we got to start right here tonight. These games really mean a lot more. You know, you want to win them all, but these are the games where you want to start winning and don't let up. So that's where we're at tonight. Down at Lake Village, Arkansas, take on the, used to call them the pesky Beavers. And remember, they used to give us trouble no matter what. It just seemed like one of those teams that we had trouble with. But hopefully we can take care of business down here tonight in Lake Village, Arkansas.
Yeah, I'm just glad they're not running a single one.
So speaking of what they're running, coaches, and I know Larry Harris, you've probably done some research on that, and exactly what kind of offense are we going to look at tonight from the Beavers of Lakeside High School?
Well, I'll be honest, share a little story with you. I saw the football coach, Green, last night, junior game, and I know they beat Star City, so I told him, I said, I saw you did pretty good, and from what I'd heard, it was the wing T. So I said, hey, I see you had that wing T opening, and he specified, so I can make sure I get this right. It is the flex bone.
The flex bone.
So I want to make sure, and I told him I will make sure when I get with you guys that we say the right thing. Flex bone. So I'll make sure. Yeah, per Coach Green, their offense is the flex bone.
So
and the flex bone allows those athletes to be athletes, and you just need a crease or one block, and flex bone can be magic.
And this is what I was told, and maybe you can clear it up for me, bro. You got a better clarification in offense. I was told, you know, with the wing T, you got the wing, and then you got the quarterback, and one of the backs is in the backfield. But with the flex bone, you got both of them on two wings. So that's the difference, they say. Kind of like in basketball, if I run a 2-3, 1-2-3 matchup. They're very similar. Just one piece. Instead of one wing, you move this back right here, over to the wing.
So you spread them out a little bit.
Yeah,
got a little more flexibility.
He knows more about it, but I made sure Coach Green, flex bone. We'll get it right on the air.
There you go. All right. So there we go. The flex bone offense. Dumas will spread it out and run and throw. I do believe we have all of our players healthy as far as I know. And our running back, that ankle issue, I think maybe that's resolved. And
he's back.
So that's gonna open our offense up a little bit because last week, you know, they really they worked us over with covering our big receiver there, and so this week, you know, they're going to have to respect the backfield as well a little bit more. So I think the Bobcats will maybe have a little more options on their offense this week, and boy, they were defended well last week.
Yeah, last week, and I think what
Monticello had 2 weeks to get ready.
That's correct. That is correct.
And they were at our Hamburg game, so they got to watch that game in person. Then they had that full week, so 2 weeks to get ready for this. You give somebody 2 weeks to get ready for you, they can pretty much slow you down.
Right, and they pretty much followed that blueprint of everybody saw. They pressed Marcus Kilgore and put one over the top, similar to some of the coverages we saw when Braylon Spratt used to face McGee. They took him out of the game. The only difference
because we're spread a little thin. The Bobcats are spread a little thin, and don't know exactly the numbers that are on the team, but there's a lot of talent out there. And so if we keep everybody healthy, keep everybody playing their positions, playing their part of this game correctly, I think we'll be okay in this football game. We'll step aside for 3 minutes. You're listening to the Merchants and Farmers Bank of Dumas pregame show live tonight from Lake Village High School, Lakeside High School, home of the Beavers. We'll be back in 3 minutes with more of our pregame show. We've got a lot of stuff to cover. Stick around.
In Dumas is fine dining at its best. The menu features mouth-watering aged steaks, as well as fish, shrimp, pasta, and more. Located at 14201 Highway 54 in Dumas, Taylor's Steakhouse is worth the drive from anywhere. Open Thursday through Saturday from 5:30 until 9 p.m. You can call them for reservations at 870-382-5349 or visit taylorsteakhouse-dumas.com for more information. Owners Chuck and Pam Taylor invite you to Taylor's Steakhouse in Dumas.
Call ASC Property Management Incorporated and Southland Management Corporation for your real estate and rental property needs. They have 1, 2, and 3-bedroom apartments as well as houses for rent in Dumas, Grady, Pooler, Star City, and the surrounding area. Phone 870-382-6762 or come see them at 710 Meadow Drive behind Mad Butcher in Dumas. ASC Property Management and Southland Management, members of the Realtors Association, proud members of the Dumas community, and strong supporters of Bobcat Sports, equal housing provider.
Did you know that Henderson State University offers a nurturing classroom environment with caring faculty who will invest in your career success? Need to learn a lot at Henderson? Come check us out. Visit hsu.edu/get ready for additional information. Did you know that Henderson State University offers the only aviation degree in Arkansas? Need to learn a lot at Henderson? Come fly with us. Visit hsu.edu/aviation for additional information.
Every project starts with good intentions and sometimes ends with a little frustration. At Barry's Hardware in Dumas, we turn that frustration into confidence. From the right materials to the right advice, we'll help you tackle any project at home. Because at Barry's, you're not just buying supplies, you're gaining a partner who knows how to get it done. Barry's True Value, Highway 65 in Dumas, where we make frustrated homeowners champions of their projects. Craving pizza? Big Benjo Pizza in Dumas has just what you're looking for. Open 7 days a week for dine-in, takeout, and drive-through. Big Benjo Pizza also has a low-carb keto cauliflower crust in addition to your classic homemade pizza. They also have barbecue, supreme, taco, and chicken bacon ranch specialty pizzas, along with hot wings, spaghetti, and salad. Hometown service and a Dumas staple. Big Benjo Pizza. Call 382-2880 to place your order. Big Benjo Pizza, 720 Highway 65 in Dumas.
The electric cooperatives got its start lighting Arkansas, and we continue to meet that demand with every resource we can deliver. We're powering your life, where you live every single day through one of 17 local cooperatives, each unique, always united, and in your community. Our mission, to provide reliable, affordable, and responsible power to every corner of Arkansas. It's the local hometown cooperative way, because we're better connected together. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas.
Welcome back, folks, to the Merchants and Farmers Bank pregame show. Live tonight from Lakeside High School in Lake Village, home of the Beavers, as the Bobcats open 8-3A conference play tonight. And, man, I'm ready to get home. This is third game in a row. We've been on the road, and we will be at home next week. But we got to get this road. But you know what? The road schedule thus far has been pretty nice. We've had our own press box every game, I think, except maybe one. But it's been really nice. Got plenty of room. A beautiful press box over here tonight. We are on the Dumas side, so we're sitting amongst our faithful Dumas Bobcat fans, and but we got a really nice air-conditioned press box. Really,
Can't complain.
no, not at all. And so we're set up good here in Lake Village, Arkansas. But it'll still be nice to get back home to the old friendly confines, as they used to say up in Chicago or wherever. But we got a big game tonight.
I like this media area you got. I like this space.
Oh, yeah.
that we got.
Man.
I like the space that we got. It's a little bigger.
Well, I learned you get here a little bit early, you can kind of
I
force the coaches into a corner. So
Right.
they haven't got up here yet. They may have something to say about that.
Right.
No, we left room for everybody, but it is nice to have a lot of space. And high school football, you know, in press boxes, sometimes you're pretty much just standing on top of each other with both radio crews and everything. So, but things are getting better.
What we have learned in 3A versus 4A, the press boxes are smaller, or they don't have one for you.
Yeah, sometimes they don't have one. Now, we did have that in the past
Drew
a few
Central,
times. Yep.
Mansfield.
Yeah.
Mansfield, we was in that out there in the cold.
We were out there. Yes, we were. Drew Central, we were in the stands.
We was in the rain.
And
Central.
Yeah.
So, you know, and you have to think ahead for that kind of stuff because I've looked at the schedule this year, and I think we're sitting okay this year press box wise. But you know, you have to start thinking about tents and coverings and all of that for your equipment because of the electronic equipment we have now, and we have a ton of it. We used to have a little bag, and Dwight and I would have one cell phone, a little box called a flip jack, 2 headphones, and a notepad. That was it.
Yeah.
And now we've been here 2.5 hours setting up equipment, but that's the way technology goes, and we try to make it better and better and keep up with everybody else. So,
Coach McGraw, now he's traveling in a Channel 7 van.
Yeah.
Well,
hey, look, you know how Channel 7 travels.
I told Scott we need a satellite truck. It's all, you know, park right out here on this turn road, put the satellite up, and he kind of. When I call him, a lot of times he's like, man, I'm scared to answer the phone because I don't know what you're going to ask for next.
It's always interesting for me when I come because I drive the cheerleaders and dance. McGraw's y'all going to already be here. I never know where we're going to be, what it's going to look like because I'm normally going, like I just arrived when I called you. They saw me pulling up.
Right.
So I leave at 5:30. So I leave when they say, let's leave. And I'll be like, where are we going to be?
You know, I bring the team.
Right. So you're going to get here.
Yeah, and I'm always here.
Right.
I like to be able – my theory is I can sit home and watch the clock, or I can get here early, set everything up, know everything's working, and then watch the clock.
Yeah,
I don't – you know, that's the way I like to roll.
Always be early than late, right?
Absolutely. So in our conference this year so far, Fordyce is leading our conference. They're 4-0 overall. They have a 1-0 record in conference play. We're yet to play conference.
Well, they haven't played a game yet either.
Oh, that's not a conference win?
No, Barton had to forfeit
tonight's
that's right.
Game. They sure did. They did not.
So that's why they're 4-0, 1-0. Barton is 2-2 and 0-1 in conference.
I was thinking they played an extra game, but you're right. We were talking about that earlier. There was a forfeit, so Fordyce got an automatic win. 3-0, you have Palestine Wheatley. Lake Village is 2-1. Barton is 2-2. Drew Central 1-2. Dumas 1-2. McGee 1-2, and Rising the same 1-2. So the Dumas Bobcats tonight can go to a 500 so far in the year, but the big deal is a win tonight, and we're 1-0 in conference play. That's the way you want to start your conference. You want to start winning, keep winning, move through the season, winning football games. So we have some picks tonight. And
that's my picks.
All right.
Of course, I picked the Bobcats to win tonight. McGee's traveling to Drew Central, and got to go with the tradition. Drew Central has never beaten McGee.
That's amazing. That's an amazing stat.
And then I picked Palestine Wheatley over Rising. They're playing at Rising, but Rising's best player is a North Little Rock charging Wildcat.
Yeah, he's a Wildcat.
Yeah, that's right. I heard that.
And then, you know, also Wheatley, Palestine Wheatley is coached by, you know, Van Pasquale's son. He's got him rolling down there. You know, Van Pasquale was at Monticello years ago when they won that state championship. So, you know, I'm pretty sure he knows a lot about football, been around a lot of football, grew up around football.
Yeah.
I almost probably say could have said he was born on the football field.
Probably.
But they say he had them rolling down there.
You know, he got there and they put in the weight program, and I've seen some videos of their weight workouts, and those kids do look like they've been in the weight room.
Right.
And they're tough, hard-nosed kids.
Right.
Lake Village has beaten Little Rock Hall 52-6, and then they defeated Star City last week 47-27, but they lost to Class 2A Carlisle 27-6, and everybody said 2A. Yeah, but Carlisle's not your average little 2A team. They're pretty good.
They're football tradition, rich,
and very rich in football tradition. Little Rock Hall will not even have a school or teams next year, because according to the paper today, it's going to be our Little Rock's Alternative Learning Center and Distance Learning Center. So,
wow, that's interesting stuff too. Hey, if you're watching on Facebook right now, on YouTube, and everything was shaky, that's because the music they were playing was literally shaking the entire press box camera and all.
I sent a message to the other side that I was going to unplug their speakers.
It was so loud.
As you can tell, they turned it off.
We were vibrating, no doubt about that. But we're just about ready for some football. We're about 12 minutes away from kickoff here tonight on a beautiful Friday night in Lake Village, Arkansas. And, this is Lakeside High School, but we're not by the lake anymore. So we're out on the other side of town, the west side of town, but a really nice facility. But that big old lake, it would be nice to be playing on the bank of that lake. But not the case. But we're about ready for some football. I don't think they took your warning as a real deal there, Coach.
I guess I'm going to have to cut some of his games next year on umpiring softball.
Oh, man. Hey, it's high school football. This is not SEC conference radio and all, but we're doing a pretty good job, I think, getting the games out there to folks. We have upwards of a couple thousand viewers, give and take. So the folks are tuning in, checking out the games. We appreciate all that. It means a lot. And we try to do the best we can. But tonight it's there's not going to be a weather factor, I don't think. It's cool enough. I don't think there'll be any heat-related problems.
No. Right.
And there's not really any wind to speak of. It's just a beautiful Friday night. The clouds have kind of moved out, and it's just going to be a pretty Friday night.
Yep. Toughest thing is going to be looking down there to see that clock.
Yeah,
that's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
You might have to open the door, Mr. Rick.
Yeah, I got to peek right out the door.
Yeah, that's going to be the best because it's kind of McGraw has maybe a better angle, but
if I lean forward, I can get.
But it's a little rough on us.
Yeah, it's hard to see the clock.
Yeah, to see that clock.
And
because on the old field, the clock was right here behind the score, right behind the goalpost.
Well, that would have been nice to see that rascal right there.
Oh, yes, sir, it would have.
You would have thought, when you really think about it, you'd have thought it had been right here.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Normally, it seems like when we're places, it's right here.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
But otherwise, the field, we've got a good bird's eye view of the field, so that won't be an issue. Wish we're a little higher, but
I see McGee's that way. I was just thinking of schools where the clock is at.
Yeah.
Dumas is more this way, and I was just thinking where the clock is at.
Man, I've been to so many football fields like you guys have. I forget they kind of run together, and I forget what's what. But next week, once again, we will be at home. We'll be playing in Dumas next Friday night. Second game of our conference play, and we will be playing host to the Rising Wildcats. So Rising will visit Dumas, and I'm glad. I'm not crazy about playing in Rising due to the bad cell service and all that. So it'll be good to have the Rising folks on the campus of Dumas High School next Friday night. But tonight we got a big game here in Lake Village, as the Bobcats are trying to go 1-0 in conference play. And I think we have the personnel to do it. I think we have the game plan to do it. But it's like you said earlier, we've got to execute. You got to run your routes. You got to execute. And somebody's got the keys to the offense. Coach Harris.
Tonight, I think what Dumas has to do is, first thing is, from talking to Coach Lovelady, I think last week we didn't play with a lot of effort. Last week, on both sides of the ball, special team, defense and offense, we've just got to come out and play with more energy, more enthusiasm, and just got to come out and play with more effort. So that's one key. The other key is you got to take care of the football. We all know that we had 2 big turnovers in that game early with the fumble. When we were driving down in that territory, we fumbled. That kind of helped turn the game around, and then when we got it back again, we threw an interception. So in any time in any football game at any level, Pee-wee, junior high, high school, college, pro, you got to take care of the football. And the other things are you got to eliminate mistakes. You got to eliminate penalties. And I'm pretty sure everybody remembers last week, I don't recall, but we got a lot of false start calls every time we were moving. And you always, as Mr. Rick always say, you got to stay ahead of the chains, and we stay behind the chains. And if you're staying behind the chains in a football game, then the outcome is not going to be pretty good. Last thing is we got to learn to finish drives with points. And I'm gonna be honest. In these last 2 games, points have been hard to come by. We scored, late against Hamburg, but Monticello defense was tough. So it's been tough on our offense, and they've been off the field a lot, and the defense has really been on the field a lot these last 2 games.
Yeah, I hope we see a change there and a turnaround. I hope I see our offense doing what I know they're designed to do, and mixing up the run with the pass and going long a couple of times. But, you've got to make those screen passes, and those have got to be completed. You can't have drop balls and stuff like that. But I think tonight will be the night for the Bobcats. I feel good about this football game. Glad to be in our conference. And so we're going to find out shortly how this is all going to play out here. Kind of waiting on the national anthem. I don't see the band over there, and I don't know what they're going to do, but we'll kind of hang around here. And we want to say once again a big thank you to all of our sponsors. You're listening to the Merchants and Farmers Bank pregame show, and we have a lot of sponsors that allow us to bring you live Dumas Bobcat football, and we appreciate them, appreciate our listeners and our viewers as well. So they're getting some announcements made. We are about 6 minutes or so away from kickoff. Looking forward to getting this football game underway. And don't forget, we're at home next week. If you can make it out to Tidwell Field, come out and watch the Bobcats play host to the Rising Wildcats. And if not, of course, we'll be right here on 106.9 FM, your home each and every Friday night for live Dumas Bobcat football and our EAB app on YouTube as well. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. We'll be back with the kickoff after this.
As a community bank, Merchants and Farmers is closely tied to the businesses, organizations, and most importantly, to the people in the communities it serves. We have been since 1909. We offer the big bank products, but are small bank friendly. We're dedicated to providing great customer service, all the while getting to know our customers. Hence our motto, building relationships one customer at a time. We'd like to invite you to be next. Stop in today to see why your experience here matters. Merchants and Farmers Bank of Dumas. Member FDIC.
Bob's Tire Service Station in Dumas is celebrating over 50 years of full service at the same location for their customers the old-fashioned way. And they're ready to service all of your tire needs. Bob's Tire Service Station carries a variety of tires, including all the major brands, from the smallest of lawnmower tire to the largest of tractor and combine tires. Call Bob's Tire Service Station at 870-382-BOBS or 870-382-4868. Bob's Tire and Full Service Station at 205 South Main Street in Dumas.
Delta Memorial Hospital is for more than just inpatient care. When you're no longer sick but not quite ready to go home and still need some nursing and rehab care, Delta Memorial Hospital's swing bed program may be right for you. Our program will provide services to help you regain your strength and get back on your feet. If you need continued care at home, Delta Memorial can provide home health services that can be tailored to fit your needs. We make it possible to continue to heal in your own home or in a personalized rehab program. Delta Memorial, caring for you close to home.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Looking for a charming spot to start your day or savor a hearty lunch? Look no further than Pick and Store and Restaurant. Start your Saturday mornings with mouth-watering breakfast selections like crispy bacon, fluffy pancakes, and delicious biscuits and gravy. They even have chocolate gravy. If you're there for lunch, check out Pickens fresh-raised beef burgers, sandwiches, and salads. Plate lunches are available Monday through Friday, and find all your favorites like meatloaf, fried catfish, and smoked chicken. Be sure to leave room for their homemade desserts like coconut pie, chocolate pie, bread pudding, and more. Pickens Store and Restaurant, 122 Pickens Road in Pickens.
At Dumas Family Pharmacy, they are committed to making it easier for you to manage your health. They can help you find the most affordable medications, offer advice on over-the-counter medication needs, deliver prescriptions directly to your home, and more. Dumas Family Pharmacy offers personalized service that makes staying healthy a little easier. Now that's music to your ears. Visit Dumas Family Pharmacy at 301 Highway 65 South in Dumas. Dumas Family Pharmacy, taking the time to listen and care.
That concludes the Merchants and Farmers Bank pregame show. We're just about ready for the kickoff tonight. The toss of the coin brought to you tonight by First Natural State Bank of Dumas, remodeling a building right there in Dumas. Going to have a brand new bank in Dumas, Arkansas, and we welcome them. Number 12 for the Dumas Bobcats is one of the captains. That's Kirby Laguna. Number 68, and that is Trevor Barnes, as well as number 55, and Nate Fitzgerald, the senior, and those are the captains for the Dumas Bobcats. Cats tonight wearing white jerseys, purple letters, purple pants, and gold helmets. So we've got a good eye on the numbers there for the Cats tonight. So the coin has been tossed, and we're about to find out how this game's going to get started. The Bobcats will be defending the right end zone, which is the west end zone. And the Bobcats will receive to begin this football game. So the Bobcats will be moving from our right to our left, and we are in the visitor side. So, but if you're watching on YouTube, otherwise if you're on the radio, we're moving right to left to get this game underway. And we're just about ready to kick this thing off. Now, we're going to get the ball on offense. I think it's important that we saddle up and get some points on the board and make a statement here tonight in this first game of a 3A conference for the Bobcats. I think it's going to be very important to try to score and on this opening drive. You know, move the ball down and get your sea legs under you and make something happen.
Good weather. It's not too. It's perfect football weather.
It is nice football weather, no doubt about that. A beautiful Friday night in southeast Arkansas. No place I'd rather be than a high school football game. And, Clay Owner used to add up how many games he had been to consecutively, and I'm going to do that now because I've been to a couple. So I want to do a little math. I missed a few back in 95 or 94 because I was in school, but it hadn't been many. So
I think I've missed one game in 33 and a half years. Of course, I kind of had to be there.
Well, yeah. When that's kind of what you do for a living, you tend to show up. And I went back to college and had to miss a couple because of school, but it wasn't because I wanted to. So the Bobcats, we are sitting on the Dumas sideline, and Lake Village Lakeside High School does have a track, so we're a little further from the field than we were last week, but we still have a good bird's eye view right here. I'm sitting on the 47-yard line. I think Coach Harris is lined up on the 50.
Oh, man, right on it.
So you're right on the 50-yard line, so we're good to go, folks. The Bobcats on the field awaiting the opening kickoff, and we're just about ready to get underway. Kickoff tonight brought to you by Dumas Family Pharmacy. And, man, we're just about underway. Fireworks are in the air. That's pretty awesome. They finally lifted the burn bands.
Hey.
So shoot away, fellas.
All that rain we've gotten.
Finally, absolutely.
This is actually a night you want to play on turf because grass fields are still a little wet.
Yeah, that's correct.
Most definitely. I can attest to that from last night. It was we play. It's a little slippery out there. Get a little muddy.
So the Lakeside Beavers are wearing gray on gray, anthracite with kind of the Dumas color, but they got the maroon numbers outlined in white.
Right.
But they're a little easier to see, so I don't think
that's not actually anthracite. That's a gray.
Right.
Because anthracite cannot be worn anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, see, I learned something. I got up today, and I was wondering, am I going to learn something today? And you got to explain that after a while. But let's get this kickoff going.
I'll give you a history lesson here in a little bit.
Let's get this game underway. And we are just about ready for kickoff here tonight. It is a short kick. It's going to be taken fumble.
Get the ball.
And the Bobcats are going to finally cover it, but it was bouncing all over the football field. It's finally covered at the 31-yard line. That's where the Bobcats will set up first down and 10. That made me a little nervous.
Yeah, a whole lot of nervous.
Yep, so the Cats have secured the football, however, and we are underway here tonight in Lake Village. As the Bobcats come to the line, first down and 10, we see number 15, Marcus Kilgore, split wide to the right side of the football field. They covered him up all last week. He didn't have he was not much of a factor in the game. Let's see what we get offered tonight by this defense from Lake Village.
And yeah, that's a little bitty guy on him. And Lake Village likes to
Man.
Lake Village likes to play a lot of man. So I'm looking for us to, kind of exploit that because, you send a little motion, play a little man. They're going to man you up.
Well, that time somebody blasted into the backfield and took out the running back for a loss back to the 26. And it's like somebody missed their block. So it's going to be a quick second down and 12 now for the Dumas Bobcats. Kyle Young, sophomore quarterback, brings his team to set, takes a snap, pitches out to the left side. Gordon's going down at the 25. He's going to lose another yard. And right now, nothing doing on offense for the Cats. And it's going to bring up a third down and about 14 for Dumas. And we are going the wrong way here on this opening drive. And something on the offensive line – they found a weakness, and they're exploiting it right now.
All they're doing is pinning their ears back and coming.
And so now we should have a flag.
Oh, looks like they held it.
Yep.
But you got to look for Marcus Kilgore right here. He's over there with a shorter guy.
Yeah, they know they're going to have to throw the football if the quarterback can get time to throw it. And
they're looking over there for Marcus on a quick throw.
He's going to throw complete.
And he's short.
He's going to be way short of a first down as he's going to move the ball up to the 34-yard line, and he's going to be about 6 yards short. And the Bobcats going 3 and out. They're going to have to punt the football away here tonight. We're just underway, first quarter action.
Lake Village isn't even going to get back to return.
So
now he's sending somebody back.
It looks like at first I thought they were coming for the kicker.
Boy, he looks like an athlete too, boy.
The kick's going to be it's going to be an end-over-end kick, a good punt for the Dumas Bobcats. Takes a good roll, and it's going to be down around the 23-yard line of the Lakeside Beavers, and that's where they will set up shop. So a good punt there for Dumas after going 3 and out, and now it's Lake Village High School football.
Yeah, thing that hurt Dumas right there on the first play of that drive was you got to stay ahead of the chains. And the first 2 plays of the offensive, was penetration, getting in the backfield, and it's putting us behind the chains.
The ball spotted at the 28-yard line. First down and 10 for the Beavers. 10-10 left to go in the opening quarter. We are scoreless, just underway. As we're going to find out what Lake Village is going to do and what was the offense again, Coach?
Hey, let me make sure we get it right. Flex bone.
Flex bone.
Do not say wing T.
That is the flex bone spread right there.
Yeah, they've spread it out. They still have those 2
straight up the middle.
So they're going to run up the middle, a lot of pushing, blocking. They're going to move the ball forward for a couple of yards, a gain of 2 actually. Second down and 8 now for Lake Village as they move the ball up to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, and if it's anything like last night when I went to junior high game, they like to send one of those wings in motion and toss the football. They did it all night. So we're going to see if they do that here in senior high, but that's all they did last night.
Second down and long now for Lake Village, their first series on offense tonight.
And there it is.
And
right on
man
cue.
Goes into motion. They're going to swing him around to the right. He's going to break 1 tackle, and he is going to be close to a first down. We'll see where they spot the football, but that was a good game. And I think they are going to move the chains. First down and 10 Lake Village as they move the ball up to the 33-yard line.
And I was right on cue
And
with that motion with the toss. That's all they did last night in junior high.
So first down and 10 for the Beavers from their own 33-yard line as they come to the line. And it's hard to find those backs in the football. Quarterback under center. One man goes into motion to the right, but they're going to hand off to this side, and a couple of missed tackles. And they slowed him down, but boy, a big gain there, a gain of about 5, maybe 6.
Yeah, that's kind of reminds you of those Rising and those McGee offenses. When you fake that toss and hand it, that's tough to cover.
It's hard to find the football. You're right.
And then especially with those jerseys.
So they're going to move the ball up to they're going to spot it at the 39-yard line, so it will be a second down and 4 for Lakeside. Second down and 4. We're scoreless here in the first quarter. Cats went 3 and out. Now Lake Village is on the field with their offense. Moving the ball pretty well. One man goes into motion. Quarterback's going to run an option to the to the left side. And plenty of room, plenty of running room, plenty of yards for a first down.
That was former McGee Owl, A.J. Wilson.
Right.
So he's going to move the ball up to the 47-yard line, 48-yard line, first down and 10 for the Beavers. They're moving the ball well here in the opening quarter of play. So the Bobcats got to find a stop. They're moving the ball really well right now, and Cats got to figure out a way to make a stop and get an eye on that offense that they're running. Yet to see him throw the football. Quarterback does work under center, and he's going to keep it, drops his shoulder, gets across midfield, and is going to finally be hauled down. Now there's a late flag. He's going to be hauled down at the 45-yard line of Dumas, but there is a dead ball foul. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty against someone, but I don't know who, but it was thrown after the play, so that's going to be a personal foul against somebody. We'll get it sorted out, and it is going to be against the Dumas Bobcats. So they're going to add a little insult to injury there. Tack on 15. And the Lakeside Beavers are going to have the football first down and 10 from the Bobcat 30-yard line. Wow, boy, we can't help them. They're moving the ball very well. We sure don't need to help them out at all with a penalty or anything like that. Nonetheless, here we go. 30-yard line, first down and 10 for Lakeside. Quarterback brings his team to the line. Works under center. Takes a snap, hands off to the second man through. Gets into the secondary, breaks a tackle, and he is going to be hauled down near the red zone. We'll see where they mark him. He's going to be marked at the 23-yard line, where it's going to be a second down and 2 for Lake Village.
Yeah, right now, you know, Lake Village is taking their time. They're giving us toss. They're giving the quarterback option. They're giving a quick little handoff. Right now, they're executing their offense to a T.
They're running the flex bone well.
Mm-hmm. They really are.
Second down and a couple for Lake Village. Team comes to set. This offense, the quarterback works under center.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to hand off to the setback. He's going to be stood up there after a gain of about a yard down near the 20-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 21.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to bring up a third down. Now, they're obviously in four-down territory, no doubt about that.
Yeah,
got great field position. And but the Bobcats just going to have to make a couple stops in the backfield or you know, you've got to get in that backfield somehow or another and make a big, big play here because it's third down and 1.
I could see this right here. It's got to be probably that fullback guy going straight up the middle. Maybe the toss left.
Quarterback works under center. One man goes into motion. And now there's going to be a flag, and it's going to looks like it's going to be offsides against Dumas.
Yeah.
So that is going to give them an automatic first down inside the red zone. Great field position. And, boy, right now Lake Village is on the move.
Right. If you started out other than, we got to see what happens the rest of this drive, you couldn't have scripted it any better offensively and defensively so far for Lake Village.
So it's going to be first down and 10 from the 21-yard line officially. The 16-yard line. I'll get it straight in a minute. The 16-yard line.
I'll take my shoes off and count up.
Yeah,
in a minute.
Throw a toe up. Now, don't do that. We'll just work it out. We'll lie about it before we let you do that. Quarterback's going to hand off.
That's a good play by 45, Braylon Jones.
Now Jones busted that play up.
Man.
So we got in the backfield. He's going to drop the running back for a loss.
Well, that was more of an option run, and the quarterback made a bad decision on giving the ball. He should have kept it and then pitched it.
I'll tell you one thing. When you do deal with this type of offense, flex bone, look at that time.
Yeah, we're down to 5:30 left to go in the first quarter. We are scoreless.
Right.
But Lake Village is on the move, their first offensive series, and we are down to the 5:20 mark here in the first quarter. So it don't take long when you're running the ball.
It might be one possession. Depends on what each team. There's a toss.
That's a little sweep.
You got to turn him back. You got to turn him inside to your help.
Well, he's going to get the ball down to the 11-yard line. Pretty good gain there. It's going to bring up a third down and 8 for Lake Village. So third down and 8. They've got 2 plays to get 8 yards. And the Bobcats, pretty academic here. They've got 2 plays to stop them and keep them from getting those 8 yards. And we can stop this drive. And that would be a big, big deal for the Cats.
Yeah, got to watch the football right here. Make sure nobody jumps. They got us with cadence one time.
Quarterback's going to keep the balls on the ground.
There's a fumble.
And either way, that's a wasted play. I don't know who recovered the fumble, but the ball's on the ground. It looks like it's going to be recovered by Lake Village. But it is going to be 4th down now. This is very interesting. 4th down and 5. This is a big defensive stand potential for the Bobcats. I mean, that clock, we're down to 4:29 and running here in the first quarter, no score, and it's 4th down and 5. The Bobcats have a really golden opportunity right here. Make a stop.
Watch the
Stop
football.
this drive.
We've really got to watch the football here.
One man goes into motion. Quarterback's going to pitch out to the right side.
Oh,
good
he got
pursuit,
outside
but he got
the corner.
outside. Corner's letting go.
He got in the end zone. Well, you got to get the edge. You got to cover the edge.
4:06 left in the first quarter.
So we've been plagued with that for a while, not covering those edges. And
you got to get the edge to contain. You got to contain it, turning back inside for your help.
Man, that was a golden opportunity with 4th and 5, and the Bobcats let him get the corner and the touchdown. And we're going to see him line up and go for 2. And the Lake Village Lakeside Beavers strike first and burn up most of the quarter, making it happen. We're down to 4 minutes, 6 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Now they're going to go for the point after attempt, and it is going to be good. And so it is 7-0 in favor of the home team in Lake Village. 4:06. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Are you tired of feeling like just another number? At First Natural State Bank, we believe banking should be personal. For 50 years, we've been proud to serve DeShay County, where our decisions are made by people you know, not by some distant corporate office. That's what we call banking the natural way. Whether you're around the corner or miles away, we're here for you. We're excited to announce that a new full-service branch is coming soon to Dumas on the corner of Carlton and Meter. Connect with us online at fnsbank.com or join us on Facebook. Just search FNS Bank. First Natural State Bank, celebrating 50 years of community first banking. Member FDIC.
And if you're wondering where the corner of Carlton and Meter is, it's Carlton and Metter Drive. So just to clear that up a little bit, Carlton and Metter Drive. Kickoff tonight brought to you by Dumas Family Pharmacy, as the Lake Village Lakeside Beavers are on the scoreboard first 7-0 over the Dumas Bobcats. We've got to put a drive together here. And I think we're going to have to kind of do it in a hurry, because when they get the ball on offense, they burn a lot of time.
And the thing is, we got the ball first. So you don't want to give it back.
That's right.
And then they mess around and go down again and get it back.
Because they're getting the ball in the third quarter as well.
Yeah, this is ball control offense by these guys.
Short end over end kick. It's going to
get
be
there.
It's going to be fumble.
Get the ball, get it. Well, we
picked up around the 30, and that's the second time we've bobbled the kickoff.
Right.
And the Cats are going to recover the fumble. It will be first down and 10 for the Dumas Bobcats. We'll see where they spot it as forward progress. And if they're moving the ball, no, I'm just going to say I'm a little bit lost. There we go.
Okay.
So they still haven't put the ball down. There it is, the 33-yard line.
Yeah.
All right, first down and 10 for Dumas from their own 33-yard line. Kyle Young, the quarterback, brings his team to the line.
You got Kent Brown back there, first time.
Yeah, Brown, the running back's been out with a ankle injury, and it's good to see him in that backfield. And we got one-on-one coverage over on the right side of the football field. Quarterback takes a snap, drops back, looking to throw, swing pass. Kilgore breaks a tackle, gets into the secondary.
And
foot race, Kilgore's gone.
He's gone.
He's at the 30, the 20, 15, 10, 5.
Kilgore.
Marcus Kilgore into the end zone.
Marcus Kilgore for the touchdown, man. He's electric.
You know, and I said I hope it happened fast, because they burn a lot of clock, and it happened fast. Now, this point after our 2-point conversion, whatever we do is very important here. This is a big, big play here. No doubt about that. I believe see the offense still on the football field, but we're going to find out. But anyway, Kilgore's in for that big, quick touchdown. That was beautiful, fun to watch, and that was something we really needed.
Man, that was super fast.
Bobcats going to line up, go for 2.
Got Kilgore back at quarterback.
And so it's going to be a handoff, and he is going to fight his way to the end zone, and he is going to fall forward. No signal.
Yeah, no signal.
And they're going to say –
still no signal. Oh, he says no
good. So the Bobcats are going to fail on the 2-point conversion. So with 3:31 left to go in the first quarter, it is Lake Village 7, Dumas Bobcats 6. So we're back in the ball game, man.
Kilgore's electric.
Now we got to find something positive on defense. We got to make a big stop quick. We got to get them 3 and out. We cannot let them burn up this whole quarter and half, the second, and score.
I'll say this, man, about Kilgore, man, and watching football with all the new age of the bubble screens and all that, man, he shifts gears and gets going quick.
If he can get a step and a half on you, he's probably going to outrun you.
Man, he's pretty fast, man.
So that's what he needs. So we await the kickoff, brought to you tonight by Dumas Family Pharmacy on Highway 65. We appreciate Cheryl and her staff for sponsoring Dumas Bobcat football and for being a great Dumas business as well. That's Dumas Family Pharmacy on Highway 65. Kickoff. It's going to be a one-hopper now. It's going to be fumbles.
Oh, I thought we might have got there.
He's going to pick it up at the 25-yard
line. Oh, there's a face
line.
mask. Yeah, that's a 15-yard. That's going to be 15 yards. I saw his helmet go back.
So a mistake we didn't need because we had good coverage.
Right.
But they're going to mark this off against the Bobcats, and the Lakeside Beavers are going to start off with really good field position here. We'll wait till they get the penalty marked off. But the flag was somewhere around the 25-yard line. So I expect them to get the ball up around the 40. We'll see.
Yeah, this will be the big one.
So it's the personal foul face mask, and indeed they are going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line where Lake Village will have a first down and 10.
Yeah,
39.
I saw his helmet get turned and him around, so I knew it. That was the big one.
So they're going to spot him at the 39-yard line, first down and 10 for Lake Village. There are 3 minutes and 26 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Lake Village on top 7-6. Bobcats 2-point conversion failed. Lakeside takes a snap, a little razzle-dazzle in the backfield, but he's on the ground, so is the ball.
Dumas say they got
it. It's going to be
Dumas
Bobcat football. Now, not only did Bobcats get penetration they needed in the backfield, but they created and recovered a turnover. Now that's a little bit of a defensive break there for the Bobcats.
Yeah, we needed that right there. After the last drive by Lake Village, it took up a whole lot of time. Nice, slow, methodical execution. They come out and fumble the ball.
You know what set all that up is they kicked off to Dumas to begin the game, and we had 3 negative plays and had to punt the football away. But now the Dumas Bobcats are in the catbird seat. The Bobcats have the ball, first down and 10, and it is spotted at the 36-yard line of the Beavers. Still in the first quarter. Quarterback looks things over. A little confusion on the offense. He takes a snap now.
Pass.
And he's going to throw a quick pass to number 4. Breaks a tackle, secondary, 30.
He's making
on his
feet
at the 25. Down he goes, but that's going to be enough for a first down. Nora's going to get the first with 3:10 left to go. So Nora on the first down and 10. Boy, that was a big play there. And it looked like they had a little confusion, but they pulled it off. Got what they needed. The ball is now spotted at the 25-yard line of Lake Village. First down and 10 for the Cats. Rashad Moore's in the backfield. He's going to get his number called. Breaks a tackle. He's got a hold.
Oh, he got tripped up. He could have been gone.
Yeah, he got tripped up around the 15 or something, Coach. But I think he's going to be close enough for a first down.
So
he's going to get about 11, and it's going to be another first down and 10 for the Cats. Moving the ball well here late in the first quarter, trailing by a point.
Somebody didn't block there.
Boy, he's going down. A big loss there in the backfield. And that was a big, big loss there. Going to lose about 4, maybe 5 yards.
Yeah, that was huge right there.
So it's going to bring up a second down and long for the Cats. We're down nearing the 2-minute mark in the first quarter.
Yeah, 2nd and 15.
Trailing by a point, 7-6 in favor of Lake Village. Young looks to the sideline. Now we've got timeout on the field. Timeout called by the Lake Village Lakeside Beavers. 1 minute, 55 seconds left to go in the quarter. 7-6 in favor of Lakeside. It is second down and 14. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Dumas Seed Cleaners is your hunting destination. Find all you need at Dumas Seed Cleaners, like food plot materials, rice bran, wildlife corn, and wheat seed. New deer feeders, trail cameras, and accessories are also available. Before you hit the woods this season, stop by Dumas Seed Cleaners, 115 East Choctaw in Dumas. Call 870-382-5243 and follow them at Dumas Seed Cleaners Inc. on Facebook. Dumas Seed Cleaners, serving Southeast Arkansas for over 45 years and a proud family-owned business in the heart of Dumas.
So the Bobcats have a second down and long. Timeout called by Lake Village. Cats have a second down and I believe about 14, maybe 15. Ball's back around the 20-yard line. Bobcats moving the ball well after recovering the fumble.
Kilgore comes on a jet sweep.
Kilgore's on a jet sweep. He's going to get moving. The secondary. He's flying.
Oh, and there's a flag. There's a flag.
He's going to get the 4. He's going to get the 6-7 yard line, but we got a flag. We got to get this figured out.
Yeah, he was moving too. Kilgore was moving, man.
And penalties will get you in trouble. I don't know who this penalty's against, but there is a flag on the play after a big jet sweep run by Marcus Kilgore. Now they're going to back this up against the Dumas Bobcats. There's probably going to be a bad block or a hold.
It's a hold.
And it is going to be holding against the Dumas Bobcats. Man, we did not need that after a big game.
Yeah, penalties right now, we've gotten penalties in the big variety so far. Two personal foul, 15-yarders, and a 10-yarder.
So we're going to repeat second down. And
what's that, 40 yards?
Yep, already? That's right. A lot of penalties tonight. Second down and 14 now for the Cats.
45? Yeah.
Quarterback takes a snap.
And they're back there. And,
man,
my God, the penetration is crazy.
Yeah, they just blew that offensive line up, and that time the running back, Rashad Moore, had nowhere to go, man.
Yeah. Right now, looks like the thing that's working good for us is getting the ball out quick to Kilgore and Nora.
Yeah, the offensive line is not able right now to hold their blocks long enough to give the quarterback time to, or the running back time to find a hole to run through.
Yeah, and if you look at those DBs, they're small on Kilgore and Nora. And I'm sure we're going to Kilgore.
So the quarterback looks to the sideline for the play, changes it at the line.
Ought to be going to Kilgore.
We're inside a minute to play here in the first quarter. Quarterback drops back, looking to throw. He has Kilgore wide open in the end zone. Touchdown. Dumas Bobcats.
They got him with the jump to kick Kamarian. Got him with the fake.
Kilmore was in the end zone by himself, and the Bobcats are on the scoreboard with 41 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Now we got to pour it on. You know what? We got to keep up what we've been doing.
Man, that was a good play call. They set them up, from the first touchdown, they set them up on that one.
So the Dumas Bobcats are going to line up and go for two here. The first 2-point conversion attempt was no good, so they're going to try it again right here. This time Kyle Young will be the quarterback. We have one man in motion,
Brown.
and it is going to be Brown. This time he's into the end zone.
Man, he ran that hard, man.
And Kent Brown is into the end zone with 41.9 seconds, and the Bobcats pull out to a 14-7 lead over Lakeside.
Yeah, that's some pretty good play calling right there, man. We set them up from the first touchdown to the little quick screen to Marcus. We faked it, and then sent Kamarian Jackson long, and Lake Village had nobody close to him.
Man, big touchdown there. All started by great defense, a turnover, and you march the ball down the field. You even overcome a couple of penalties, big penalties, big penalties.
45 yards,
but
right?
You overcome those penalties, and you still punch one in,
right.
And that's what the Bobcats are going to have to do. If you're going to make a mistake, you've got to make up for that mistake.
Right. If you would tell me with 41 seconds, we've had 45 yards worth of penalties and be up 14-7, I'll be shocked.
It's pretty insane.
That tells you the big playability that our offense has tonight.
Dumas Family Pharmacy kickoff will be an end-over-end short kick. It's going to hit the ground at the 25, scooped up there, and over on the far sideline looking for a little running room, moves it up over the 30, crosses the 33 up near the 34-yard line, and it'll be a first down and 10 for the Lakeside Beavers. Now, the Bobcats defense cannot let up. You've got to be relentless. You got to pursue, and you've got to get in that doggone backfield. But the most important thing right now I see, we got to cover those corners. We have got to cover those corners. Don't let them get outside. The ball spotted at the 34-yard line. And the Bobcats are on top 14-7. 38 seconds left to go here in the opening quarter in Lake Village. Quarterback puts one man into motion. He is going to get the pitch out over the right side.
Got to see the edge.
It closed up pretty good. Boy, a big gain on second effort. He's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line, but just the pursuit was a little behind the running back or on that sweep, and he's going to gain about 6 yards. It's going to be a second down and 4. Ball's up at the 40-yard line of the Lakeside Beavers. Cats lead 14-7, and we're nearing the end of the first quarter, and that will indeed be the end of the first quarter of play here. A quick first quarter in Lake Village, Arkansas. A lot of running tonight. 3 touchdowns. Bobcats have 2 of them. Lead 14-7. We'll be back in 1 minute with second quarter action. We got a good game, folks.
Every day, you take simple steps to protect your family. Whether it's the neighborhood you live in, the car you drive, or the channels you watch. At Farm Bureau Insurance, we're here to help with life insurance to protect your family's financial future. Serviced by agents trained to customize life insurance coverage to you and your family. From last expenses to mortgage protection to your children's education to retirement, your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent is on hand and ready to provide the reassurance and protection you need. Call today for your free no-obligation review for auto, home, and life insurance that's custom-tailored just for you.
Call Farm Bureau Agent Grant Shellman or Shea County Agency Manager Bubba Hudson today at 870-382-4004.
Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company of Arkansas, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Casualty Insurance Company, Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi.
Rattery Pawn and Surplus in Star City is your place to buy, sell, or trade. Need cash fast? Pawn it at Rattery. Looking for hunting gear? Rattery has the area's largest selection of new and used firearms, a full line of ammo, box deer stands, and all the accessories, scopes, slings, and cases. And with Rattery's layaway program, you don't have to wait. Stop in and see Joey and his team at Rattery Pawn and Surplus in Star City. Locally owned, ready for your next hunt, and here when you need cash.
Welcome to second quarter action. The Beavers get a pretty good gain on first down. They get another first down. They move the ball down to, the 44-yard line of the Bobcats.
That was Roger Connick on the carry.
Yeah, he's a very explosive athlete, 5'10", 190-pound senior.
One man in motion.
Yeah, straight up the middle. The quarterback kept it.
Yeah, the quarterback
faked it, a little bit.
Kept it, and he is going to get a gain of about 4. He's going to move the ball across the 40 down to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, the quarterback is, he's low to the ground, low center of gravity.
Yeah, he's a little wily back there in that backfield.
Yeah.
And a good gain there. Gain of 5 on first down. Second down and 5. Just underway second quarter action. Cats on top 14-7. Well, the Lake Village's opening drive was a really, really academic drive. The Bobcats had a good defensive stand on their second one. And now
there's a mess up. On the plate.
And, boy, they're going to get the ball back to the line of scrimmage, maybe gain a yard or so. But you're right, they had a little miscommunication in the backfield, and that gets dangerous if you're a ball handler. They're fortunate not to fumble that ball away. But, boy, still got a good gain on that after a broken play, and it's going to bring up a third down and 2 as they're going to move the ball downhill to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, the quarterback was thinking they were running the dive right up the center. The tailback was thinking, no, we're going to run it a little wider, which created that hesitation.
Little collision and some hesitation. And now a third down and short for Lake Village. Quarterback works under center in this offense, and he has one setback and those 2 wing backs and 2 tight ends. One man now goes into motion. That's number 3.
They
got 2. Yeah,
so up 5.
They're going to lose 5 yards on that.
They were fixing to run that wing back counter back to our sideline, and somebody forgot to snap the football.
5-yard penalty, and that's going to bring them back to the 41-yard line where they're going to repeat third down. It's going to be 3rd down and long now. And the Dumas defense just needs to make a couple of big stops, and get this ball back, and let's saddle up our offense once again. So it is 3rd down and 7 for Lake Village. Pitch out over the right side. Nobody's home over there.
Oh,
comes
play.
up from the linebacker position.
Yeah, that looks
big
like
tackle right there, man.
That KJ Chafin. That's Chafin. Keep on Chafin.
Chafin just blasted up out of his position and made a big tackle there, and it looked like he had the corner. But Chafin came out of nowhere untouched, made a huge tackle, and it is 4th down and 6 now for Lake Village from the 40-yard line of the Dumas Bobcats. You make a stop here, you're going to get good field position, but the big news is you're going to stop another drive that Lake Village has going right now. So it is 4th down and 6. Quarterback is going to pitch out. They're going to try it over the left side this time, and he is going to go down, and the Bobcats are going to stop him.
Defense is going to hold.
He's going to gain a yard or so, but that's it. The ball's going over on downs. Great field position for the Bobcats, somewhere around the 40.
Yeah, Coach Lovelady got a little excited right there. It's most excitement I've seen from him in a long time from that stop.
So it is going to be a 1st down and 10, another defensive stop. We're under 9 minutes to play in the first half. Bobcats lead 14-7. And now we have the football with great field position at the 39-yard line of Dumas. And I'm telling you, I'm just glad that we're moving the ball quickly because if they get that ball and put a drive together, they burn a lot of time. So we need to score as much as we can as soon as we can.
There's really nothing. Boy, there's nothing there, man.
Yeah, he's going to fight for the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. So nothing out of the backfield there for Brown, number 7. And it's going to be a 2nd down and 10. So 2nd down and 10 now for the Bobcats. No gain on the play. The ball spotted at the 39-yard line of Dumas. And, boy, the Bobcats need to keep this offensive drive going. Be sure to stick around at the half for the Barriers 2 Value halftime show. We'll update some scores from around the area and see if Coach McGraw's picks were on the money. Quarterback's going to throw a screen pass over the left side, and he is going to be tripped up after a short gain. Crosses the 40 up to the 41-yard line. That's about it. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 8 now for the Dumas Bobcats. So not much doing there, and they got to make a big play here, but they're going to have to punt the ball away. Clock runs, 7:55, 14-7 in favor of the Bobcats here in the 2nd quarter of play. Man, what a beautiful Friday night in Lake Village, Arkansas. Kyle Young brings his team to set, splits one wide out wide to the right side of the football field.
And Lake Village just jumped off sides, give us a free 5.
That is Kilgore. We're going to get a 5-yard advance, compliments of the defense of Lake Village. That's going to move the ball up to the 46-yard line. Will now be a 3rd down and 4 for 3rd down and about 3 for the Dumas Bobcats. So 3rd down and 3 from the 46-yard line. And that kind of changes things a little bit. Now, you don't have to throw just 12 yards to get your 1st down. Now you just need 4. Quarterback's going to throw. He's going to get the 4, breaks a tackle, and he is going down at the 43-yard line, but that is the 43-yard line of Lake Village, and it's going to be a 1st down and 10, compliments of Marcus Kilgore, 1st down and 10 Bobcats. Good throw and catch there. Kyle Young was on the money. Kilgore got what he had to have, and the Bobcats get a fresh set of downs. 1st down and 10. Young takes a snap. He's going to hand off in the backfield to number 7, breaks a tackle, gets into the secondary, still on his feet, and looking for a little running room, gets down near the 41-yard line. Cats are running downhill on the Lake Village side of the 50-yard line. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 5 for the Cats. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the opening half of play here. Cats on top, 14-7. 2nd down and 5 for Dumas. Young looks over to the sideline. Kentz Brown is the running back. And he is in the backfield right now. He is standing behind the quarterback. I believe he's going to step up and flank him. And that's what he's going to do, up to his right side. Quarterback's going to.
There's some flags.
Now that play took way too much time to develop. So the Bobcats going to have to call a timeout. So the Bobcats going to call a timeout with 5:59 left to go in the second quarter. Cats on top, 14-7. Second 5, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
At H&R Block, we want you to focus on your business while we handle your books. From payroll and bookkeeping to expert tax preparation and advice, we're ready to put our expertise to work for your small business. For the year-round services you need and the one-on-one attention you deserve, partner with H&R Block Business Services. Stop by our office at 395 Highway 65 South in Dumas or give us a call at 870-382-4098 to learn more. At participating offices, services do not include audit, asset, or other services for which a license is required.
So after the Bobcat timeout, second down and 5 for Dumas. Pretty decent field position here. And the Bobcats holding on to a 14-7 lead just under the 6-minute mark here in the second quarter of play. So the Bobcats need to keep this drive going. Second down and 5 is not a bad place to be. So now we've got an I formation look. Almost. Well, now we're going to back up, and he is going to hand off to the running back.
It's nothing.
And man, it's just going to collapse on him. He's going to lose about a yard.
Yeah, Lake Village is pretty good against the run, especially up the middle.
Yes, they are.
They are stopping the run, no doubt. It's third down, a loss of a couple. Third down and 7 now for the Cats. We'll call it third down and 6. It makes me feel better. It's about 6.5. And so the Bobcats still got a long ways to go here on third down. Sophomore quarterback Kyle Young doing a pretty good job here tonight. A couple of really good throws. As he looks to I hate these long setup plays. He's going to fake.
Something's not right.
Yep, he tried to throw the football. Now he's going to tuck and run, and he is actually going to fall forward and get close to a first down. I believe he's going to get it on a broken play. And they're going to move the chains. Kyle Young saw something. He was trying to throw a screen over to the left. Nothing doing. Pulls it down, tucks and runs, and gets into the secondary, and he gets a first down and 10 for the Cats. You do it the way you have to do it. Mm-hmm. And we saw the sophomore with a pretty good set of legs right there, moving the ball downhill near the 37-yard line. First down and 10 for the Cats. Keep this drive alive, fellas. One man in motion. Quarterback's going to fake the handoff. This time out of the backfield, number 3 Moore, and he is going to stutter step at the 30, crosses the 25 near the red zone, first down and 10, and they're going to spot him at the 21-yard line. A big run that time by Rashad Moore, and another big first down.
About a 17-yard pickup.
17 yards, you got to love that. Clock runs. We're inside the 4:20 mark. Cats on top, 14-7. And right now we're looking really good moving the football. See what Moore does here. He splits twins to the left.
Oh, bad.
He's going to fumble the football. It's going to be
flag, though. There's a flag.
Wow.
Looks like offsides against Lake Village.
So maybe that's why he fumbled the ball. Maybe the center got hit. I didn't see it, but that would make sense because it was a terrible snap. But it's going to be offsides nonetheless, and that's going to move the ball inside the red zone. We're going to be down at the 16-yard line where it is going to be a first down and 5 for Dumas. So first down and 5 for the Bobcats. Good offensive series here for Dumas. Good drive. Young takes a snap. Little play action, throws into the end zone, incomplete. And that time Kilgore was double covered. He had to let the ball sail just a little bit, and Kilgore could not get a fingertip on it. It's going to fall incomplete. 3:49 left to go in the half. It is 14-7 in favor of the Cats. Second down now and 5 for Dumas. And either the field marker or the ball marker is not right. They're showing 6, but it's 5. Handoff out of the backfield this time. And, boy, we're just going to see a fight as Jackson fights for what he can get.
The down marker's in the correct spot. Your chains are wrong.
Yep, so it is going to be, looks like no gain. They're showing he got the line. Well, actually, the ball's moved to the 15-yard line, so it's going to be third down. It should be third down and 4. They've got the chains wrong, but there's nothing they can do about it now because so it should be about a 3rd down and 4, but it's 3rd down and 5 officially. And they're going to hand the ball this time to Moore out of the backfield. He's going to fall forward to the line of scrimmage. If he got that, that's about it. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 5 now for the Bobcats. Boy, you hate to see this drive falter with 2:50 left to go in the half, knowing you got to kick the football away in the 3rd quarter. So we're going to see Nora split wide to the left side of the football field. And we are going to see Kilgore in there as well. Kilgore's going into motion. He is going to get the handoff. A little student body left. See if he can make the corner. Nothing
There's
doing there, and there's flags everywhere. But Kilgore's not going to get even close to the 1st down over on the far sideline. He is drugged down. We got to get this flag sorted out.
Probably going to be a hold.
If it is indeed a hold against the Dumas Bobcats, then this ball will go over on downs. But let's wait and get the call. Make sure we get it right. I can't find the official. Oh, that's because we're on the wrong side of the football. I get it now. So still it is going to be declined, and that ball's going over on downs. 1st down and 10 now for Lake Village. So their defense holds with 2:25. They're going to get the football back. Now, 2:25 is a lot of time. You have got to shut this offense down because we got to kick off to begin the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, you can't let anything right here. You got to just keep them contained. Can't let them get any big plays or any way get down the field because they're going to get the ball started the 2nd half. And so Dumas has the hold right here.
1st down and 10 from the 12-yard line for Lake Village. Now, what you can look for, maybe they try to make something happen, throw the football, which they haven't done. They do have a receiver, and maybe you can pick one off or make a big defensive play happen there.
There's something
and
happened.
Something happened, and that was a broken play. Looked like the quarterback just had to keep it. But he's going to move the ball for a gain of about 7 or 8 yards on a broken play, and that's more than we can give up on a play like that. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 3 now for Lake Village. It's going to keep the clock running. We're down nearing the 2-minute mark here to go in the half. Cats on top 14-7. So it's 2nd down and 3 for Lake Village. They seem to be in no hurry to snap the football. And I'd be getting greedy here. I'd be trying to punch one in, get the ball back, and do it again in the 3rd quarter. But they are in no big hurry here. They do spread it out a little bit, put a man into motion.
There's a pass.
And the quarterback's going to throw the football, and it is going to be, I don't know if it's complete. Yep. It looks like he's going to haul it down around the 29-yard line.
That was A.J. Wilson.
It's going to move the chains. Minute 30, clock runs here in the 2nd quarter. Cats on top 14-7. First pass is complete tonight by Lake Village. One man goes into motion. They've really got it spread out here, but this time he is going down in the backfield, going to lose a couple. 2nd down now and 8 for Lake Village, and the Lakeside Beaver coaching staff is going to call a timeout with 1:18 left to go here in the 2nd quarter. So timeout on the field, and we'll keep it right here, but I don't think they're going to be long. So a timeout on the field by Lake Village, but we're nearing the halftime show, so we'll stick around right here. During the half, we're going to talk about some of the scores from around the area, try to get an update on McGee, Drew Central, Rising, and Palestine Wheatley, and maybe some of the other teams as well. But that's coming up at the half. We'll talk about next week and some of the things coming up here in the future. We got one football game this year. We will be on the road on Halloween night. So we got to do something special in the press box. So I got a little something up my sleeve there. So we'll have a little fun with that. And Coach McGraw is going to be really, really looking cool in the costume I picked out for him. So
as long as it's not red and white.
I would not do you that way, Coach. I would not do you that way. But we will have a little fun on Halloween night. You got to have a little fun on that night. And we'll have a good time over or down in McGee, Arkansas. So after the timeout, it's 2nd down and 11 for Lake Village. And we're nearing the 1-minute mark here. And they're going to run the ball over the right side. He's going to break a tackle. He's in the secondary. He may go.
Catch him.
They should be able to catch him, but, boy, he is chewing up some yardage. And they're going to haul him out of bounds, but it's going to be around the 14-yard line. Wow. Wow, he gets into the secondary and stops the clock with 1:05. They got a lot of time on that clock.
Man.
Boy, he got in the backfield and the race was on. So officially it's going to be first down and 10 from the 15-yard line of the Dumas Bobcats. Now the Bobcats going to call a timeout, and we're going to step aside for 30 seconds. We'll be right back.
It's football season, Dumas, and whether you're headed to the game or celebrating after, Inks and Threads and Southern Starch Dry Cleaning have you covered. Get your game day wear at Inks and Threads. T-shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, caps, and more, all in your team colors. When the cheering's over, Southern Starch Dry Cleaning keeps you looking sharp with premium dry cleaning and laundry services. Find both Inks and Threads and Southern Starch at 720 Meadow Drive in Dumas. Ask about our route services to DeWitt, Star City, and a drop-off location at Atlantis Coin Laundry in Stuttgart. Our Dumas location's open 6 days a week because in football and life, we've got you covered.
Boy, a dangerous situation here for the Bobcats. The defense just have to make a stand, and they got to get 1:05 milked off this clock without letting this team get 16 yards 16 yards to get a first down. But it's first down and 10. 10 yards to get a first down. 16 yards will be a touchdown. And the quarterback's going to run up the middle, gets the ball down near the 10-yard line.
Clock never started.
It's going to bring up a second down. So they can get a first down.
Clock never started. What's going on?
They're trying to get it wound up.
Wow, now it starts.
I've seen that here at Lakeside before. When they need time, they get it.
Right. You got to get the time where you can, man. So they're running the clock, running some time off now. And now there's going to be another timeout on the field, it looks like. I believe maybe Lakeside took their last timeout. I don't know, but there's a timeout on the field. We're not going to step aside here. We're too close to the halftime. But it's 14-7. Lake Village threatens here. They have the football, second down and 8. The ball is on the 11-yard line. I can't tell where the ball's at. I can't see for.
It looks like it's about the 11.
11-yard
line.
So
that's correct. It is at the 11. So somebody was in my way. I couldn't see. So they can get a first down without scoring. Bobcats got to make a couple of big stops. They got a
different quarterback. There's a different quarterback in there. It's Slender.
So he is going to hand off out of the backfield. Good collision there, big stop, and they're going to waste that play. He's going to be dropped for a loss back near the original line of scrimmage, so it's going to be a loss of a couple. That keeps the clock running. I think Lakeside, somebody called another timeout. So Dumas must have called the other one because
Dumas called the first one, Lakeside called the second
I knew that
one, and Lakeside called that one.
So they have got to be out of timeouts now. So it's going to bring up a third down and 7 after this timeout. They get a first down somewhere around the 6-yard line, looks like. So a big defensive stand there. Good stop for the Cats. And now a couple more of those, and we can get out of here without any more damage being done. This is a dangerous situation for the Dumas Bobcats. You lead 14-7. You've got to kick the ball away in the third quarter. You do not want to relinquish this lead on the road here tonight. You got to make a big defensive stand. Quarterback puts one man into motion, a pitch out to the left side. He is looking for some running room, and he's going to go out of bounds around the 7-yard line.
Clock stops with 20.0 left.
It's fourth down. I don't know where the line to gain is versus it looks like a couple of yards. So fourth down and 2. So fourth down and 2 for the Beavers, and 20 seconds left to go in the half. This is huge here for the Dumas Bobcat defense, bigger than I think they really know, but they really need to make a stop here. Fourth down and a long 2, and they need to make a big stop here. So the quarterback's looking a little confused. The play clock's running down. They're inside 6 seconds. He's going to put a man in motion. He is going to snap the football, and nothing doing there. The Bobcats gobble it up, drop him at the 10, and they take over first down and 10 from that point.
Yeah,
so the Bobcat defense bent. They did not break.
Yep. That's good defense right there by the Bobcats. Lake Village ran to the short side of the field right there.
So it is 14-7. 13 seconds left to go in the half. The Bobcats have the football, first down and 10 from the 10-yard line. And you play it safe, you take a knee, you go into the third quarter of play, or do you do like I would do, and that's why I don't coach, because I'd send Kilgore down the sideline, and I'd take a shot.
Kilgore is exactly where I would have him, standing in the back of the end
Yeah, I
zone
know
back
it.
there.
I know it. Y'all are so smart.
Now, Rick, I have gone for it on 4th and 18 from my own 10. We did get it.
Yeah, but
probably
boy,
the
it's
only
a
thing to
good
save
thing.
my job.
Yeah, you better be glad you got it. That is going to bring us to the end of the first half of play, and after 2 quarters of play here in Lake Village, Arkansas, it is our Dumas Bobcats 14, Lake Village Lakeside Beavers 7. Bobcats on top. We'll be back in 3 minutes with the Barry's True Value Hardware halftime show. Y'all stick around. We got a lot of information to cover.
Yeah, I do.
Pop's Car Wash is a proud Dumas Bobcat supporter with 9 locations across southeast Arkansas to serve you. Bring your cars, trucks, big rigs, boats, and ATVs to any of our locations in Dumas, Monticello, Warren, 2 locations in Lake Village and Dermott, and the newest location on 28th Street in Pine Bluff. Customer service is our #1 goal, and we appreciate your business. Pop's Car Wash, now with 9 locations across southeast Arkansas to serve you. The Lambert family says, go Bobcats.
Do you have bugs, signs of termites at your home or business? Bed bugs hiding in your mattress or furniture? Then stop right now and call Southeast Pest Control in Dumas. They cover all of southeast Arkansas and can take care of your home and commercial needs. They also offer a specialty service for fire ant control. No job is too big or too small for Southeast Pest Control to handle. Plus, they offer yearly service agreements with monthly and quarterly service calls. To prevent bugs or when you've got bugs, call family-owned and operated Southeast Pest Control of Dumas at 877-259-2849 for immediate service.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
People of the Delta have trusted DePaul Community Health Centers to provide excellent, compassionate care for more than 30 years. DePaul gives children and adults access to high-quality medical care while addressing the overall well-being of each patient. The health center also offers specialties such as behavioral and women's health services and a wellness center where patients can enhance their fitness journey. Call DePaul Community Health Centers today for an appointment to address all of your medical needs. 870-382-3080. That's 870-382-3080. Go Bobcats.
Fall, the best drive starts at Red River Toyota. Leaves are starting to drop and so are our prices. Take home the all-new 2025 Tacoma with rates starting as low as 2.99% and take up to $7,200 off of MSRP on the all-new 2025 Toyota Tundra, or take advantage of rates as low as 1.75%. Don't forget to unlock your elite VIP savings for even bigger deals. Come visit us today or online at redrivertoyota.com during our game day sales event.
Every project starts with good intentions and sometimes ends with a little frustration. At Barry's Hardware in Dumas, we turn that frustration into confidence. From the right materials to the right advice, we'll help you tackle any project at home. Because at Barry's, you're not just buying supplies, you're gaining a partner who knows how to get it done. Barry's True Value, Highway 65 in Dumas, where we make frustrated homeowners champions of their projects.
Speaking of Barry's, welcome to the Barry's True Value Hardware halftime show, live tonight from Lake Village, Arkansas, as the Dumas Bobcats at the half lead the Lakeside Beavers by a score of 14-7. A back-and-forth football game. Boy, it started off rocky for the Cats. Scared me to death on that drive that Lake Village started with. They moved the ball at will, well, and quick.
They ran the flex bone like it's supposed to be run on that first drive. Luckily, on that second drive, they fumbled and turned the ball over, which we capitalized on. And Then a great defensive stand by our defense right before the half there to hold them out of the end zone.
So the Bobcats lead 14-7. Boy, that feels good to say, man, after coming off those two big losses. But beginning conference play on the road, and we lead 14-7, and that is a big deal. And it, something the Cats needed to do was get some points on the board in the first half of play. And we got that done. We've got to play a little harder on defense, though. But all in all, a couple of times I felt like the defense was going to break, and they just bent, but they stood firm. So we've had a pretty good half so far.
I've got some stats for the first half. We were 5 of 6 passing for 101 yards, and 11 carries for 42 yards. Touchdowns come off pass plays. And that's about it for our half, because they took the ball when they had it and kept it for a while.
Yeah, that's one thing about it. When they got the football, they had one drive in particular. They burned up a lot of that first quarter. They moved that ball well and finished it off with a score. But then the Bobcat defense tightened up a little more and made a couple of big stops, turnovers, zone down, stuff like that. So Cats doing a pretty good job there. We got to get our offense a little more potent. But all in all, good game here in the first half by the Cats. Anytime you lead on the road 14-7, I'll take that.
Take it.
Yep.
Got a few scores from around the area. Hamburg 20, Monticello 7 at the half. Warren 7, DeWitt 0 at the half.
Oh, wow.
Of course, we know Dumas 14, Lake Village 7. And one that kind of shocks me, but doesn't shock me, Drew Central 7, McGee 0.
7-0 in favor of Drew Central, and they are playing where tonight?
At Drew Central.
So they are at Drew Central. Drew Central has a lead at home, and so those are some scores from games of interest for the Bobcat fans. And but the big score tonight here is Bobcats on top 14-7, and we do have to kick the football away to begin the third quarter of play. But all you've got to do is just you make a big defensive stand, get that ball back, then get your offense cranked up and get some more points on the board. Stay in control of this football game. But next week, the Dumas Bobcats will be at home for Game 2 of our conference play, as we will play host to the Rising Wildcats. Mm-hmm. And Rising's always a tough team, too. They seem pretty scrappy. And I don't know when the last time Rising has been in Dumas to play football.
Scrimmage games.
Yeah, that's right. They have played some scrimmage games. But I know last year we were at Rising, and but it'll be good to be at home next week. We'll be at home for one game and then right back on the road. And we will make a road trip the following week. And I believe that may be the Barton game, as we'll travel over to Barton. And I don't remember. I've driven by there 100 times.
Never been there.
I don't remember being at that football field at all. I've seen it, but I don't remember ever playing a game there that I can remember.
Played on it, coached on it.
Have you? I've been there, but we play basketball.
Yeah, that's right.
I've seen the football field, never been on it.
What about the press box situation? Do you remember? Are we going to be outside? Are we going to be?
We're probably going to be outside.
So I got to gather up somebody's got to be in charge of the weather.
I'll reach out. I know the girls coach and the boys coach there. So I'll reach out. Just remind me before we go to ask them, hey, what's the situation going to be like when we come over there? We do the broadcast. Do we have a spot? So just remind me.
We are prepared or equipped. I'll put it that way. We're equipped to do outside broadcast. We don't like to do it, especially last year. Y'all remember that you two like to froze the two young guys on this broadcast team. Where were we at? We were in the playoffs.
Mansfield?
We're Mansfield. I think that's right. And my two young guys here like to die. They were going trying to find heat. And I stayed out there.
And the bathroom at Mansfield
was warm. Well, they had a heater, but I'm telling you, it was cold that night, and my toes did get a little cool, I will admit. But that's the outside games you don't want to have to do.
I didn't thaw out till Conway on the way back.
It was pretty cool, no doubt about it. And so Brock and Bub, the camera guys, last year, they
I will invest in some Carhartt coveralls.
I hear you. They didn't even get home. They stopped and got a hotel and warmed up.
Well, I had some coveralls and some cold gear. It didn't work.
Man,
I'm going to go ahead and tell a little secret to y'all.
I
remember telling y'all, hey, I got to go to the restroom. Man, I went in and sit down for a minute and watch y'all for a minute. I said, I can't go back out there yet. Hey, I sit down in there for a minute. I said, man, Mr. Rick, it's cold out there, man.
We knew what you were up to.
Man.
You know, when you buy steaming hot chocolate at the concession stand, by the time you get to the stands with it, it's cold. It's cocoa.
Yeah. It was
cold cocoa.
It was a cold night in Mansfield last year, and I'm sure we'll have one or two of those. But not tonight. Boy, it's beautiful tonight. And we've got a nice press box here. This press box on this side is not just a whole lot smaller than the home press box, a little bit smaller, but plenty of room for the coaches and ourselves here tonight. So we appreciate that and the hospitality here at Lake Village Lakeside High School. It was a pretty good walk. It's a pretty good hike over from the front gate to here, but, hey, that's part of it. The halftime score here tonight in Lake Village, Dumas Bobcats on top of the Beavers by a score of 14-7. And big game tomorrow for the Razorbacks. And I don't know, are y'all going to watch it? You interested?
What time they play tomorrow?
11, I believe. I believe it's another.
I will probably be riding
Who we playing?
Notre Dame.
Don't listen to him.
Notre Dame?
Notre Dame.
Man, I'm going to try to watch it, man. My son, I'm going to be honest with this, Pee Wee football. We play Hamburg in Drew Central at 11 o'clock. So I'll probably catch the second half.
I'm going to be a little tied up tomorrow. I won't get to watch it, but it'll be we'll hear about it for sure. But a big game tomorrow. Also, outdoors guys and gals, archery season opens in the morning. So if you're going to go out to the woods, be careful. I saw a big old copperhead the other day, so beware where you put your feet. And stay off of those snakes.
I helped one go to heaven the other day. That was about 3 foot long and big as round as my
arm. Oh, man, those things give me the creeps, man. Hey, I hope you didn't send him to heaven. Well, I'm planning on going there someday. I don't want no snakes up there. Just saying.
Maybe I'll send him the other way.
Maybe so. Hey, we appreciate all of our listeners and all of our sponsors here tonight for allowing us to bring you live Dumas Bobcat football, and it is an honor and a privilege. We've got a lot of football left to play this year, but we have another half of football to play here in just a few minutes in Lake Village, Arkansas, as the halftime show's counting down. We're going to step aside for 3 minutes. We'll be back with more of the Berries halftime show after this.
Call ASC Property Management Incorporated and Southland Management Corporation for your real estate and rental property needs. They have 1, 2, and 3 bedroom apartments as well as houses for rent in Dumas, Grady, Gould, Star City, and the surrounding area. Phone 870-382-6762 or come see them at 710 Meadow Drive behind Mad Butcher in Dumas. ASC Property Management and Southland Management, members of the Realtors Association, proud members of the Dumas community, and strong supporters of Bobcat Sports, equal housing provider.
Taylor's Steakhouse in Dumas is fine dining at its best. The menu features mouth-watering aged steaks as well as fish, shrimp, pasta, and more. Located at 14201 Highway 54 in Dumas, Taylor's Steakhouse is worth the drive from anywhere. Open Thursday through Saturday from 5:30 until 9 p.m. You can call them for reservations at 870-382-5349 or visit taylorsteakhouse-dumas.com for more information. Owners Chuck and Pam Taylor invite you to Taylor's Steakhouse in Dumas.
Craving pizza? Big Benjo Pizza in Dumas has just what you're looking for. Open 7 days a week for dine-in, takeout, and drive-through. Big Benjo Pizza also has a low-carb keto cauliflower crust in addition to your classic homemade pizza. They also have barbecue, supreme, taco, and chicken bacon ranch specialty pizzas along with hot wings, spaghetti, and salad. Hometown service and a Dumas staple. Big Benjo Pizza. Call 382-2880 to place your order. Big Benjo Pizza, 720 Highway 65 in Dumas.
As a community bank, Merchants and Farmers is closely tied to the businesses, organizations, and most importantly, to the people in the communities it serves. We have been since 1909. We offer the big bank products, but are small bank friendly. We're dedicated to providing great customer service, all the while getting to know our customers. Hence our motto, building relationships one customer at a time. We'd like to invite you to be next. Stop in today to see why your experience here matters. Merchants and Farmers Bank of Dumas. Member FDIC.
Bob's Tire Service Station in Dumas is celebrating over 50 years of full service at the same location for their customers the old-fashioned way. And they're ready to service all of your tire needs. Bob's Tire Service Station carries a variety of tires, including all the major brands, from the smallest of lawnmower tire to the largest of tractor and combine tires. Call Bob's Tire Service Station at 870-382-BOBS or 870-382-4868. Bob's Tire and Full Service Station at 205 South Main Street in Dumas.
Delta Memorial Hospital is for more than just inpatient care. When you're no longer sick but not quite ready to go home and still need some nursing and rehab care, Delta Memorial Hospital's swing bed program may be right for you. Our program will provide services to help you regain your strength and get back on your feet. If you need continued care at home, Delta Memorial can provide home health services that can be tailored to fit your needs. We make it possible to continue to heal in your own home or in a personalized rehab program. Delta Memorial, caring for you close to home.
Welcome back to the Barry's Hardware halftime show, as that is going to wrap our halftime show up, and we're just about ready for third quarter action here in Lake Village, Arkansas on this beautiful Friday night as the Bobcats hold a 14-7 lead. And so are there any updates on the scores?
I believe Hamburg's up 28-14 on Monticello. Stuttgart's up 28-6 on Helena. McGee is down 7-0 to Drew Central at the half. DeWitt's down 7-0 at Warren. And that's all I've got because people just aren't posting tonight.
Yeah, sometimes we get a lot and sometimes we get a little, but those are some scores from around the area. And don't forget, next week, come out to Tidwell Field. The Bobcats will be at home playing host to the Rising Wildcats. So if you can make it out to the game, let's fill the stands up. And if not, you can catch all the action right here on Country 106.9 FM, your home, each and every Friday night for live Dumas Bobcat football and our EAB Sports app. Click on it, click on Sports, and hit Dumas Bobcats, and there we are. Or you can just go to YouTube, type in Dumas Bobcat football, and the game should show up on YouTube, and you can watch all the action. So that's going to bring us to the end of the Barry's Hardware halftime show here tonight as we prepare for the kickoff, and everybody's ready, I think, except the two football teams. Don't see either one of them. So they put a couple more minutes on the clock to give them a little more time, I guess. We do see the Bobcats now making their way onto the football field, and we're going to be underway here in a couple of minutes. A big thank you to our sponsors for allowing us to bring you this broadcast free of charge to the viewers and the listeners. You go in, you get in your car, your vehicle, your house, you turn your radio on, and you listen to great country music on 106.9 FM, and you listen to ball games like this and the Razorbacks, and you get to do it for free. And that is because of some really great sponsors from around our listening area. And the same goes for our YouTube channel. You click onto that. You don't have to subscribe to anything. All you have to do is enjoy our football game. And that is also because of some really, really great sponsors. So be sure to go out and visit our sponsors, buy their product, use their services, and tell them you heard about their service or product while you were listening to a Dumas Bobcat football game. And it means a lot to everybody, the community, the school, the team, and our broadcast team as well. And I've got to say, I work with a great team of people right now, and it is really nice to have Coach Harris, Coach McGraw, Arianda out on the camera, and then we've got Brock down on the computer running our studio computer. And, man, it's just great to have all you guys on board and gals. And, you know, it's easy when you come together. The more, and you said it, Coach, the more you work together, easier it gets to kind of figure out what's going on and where to go and who's going to do what. And so we just keep chipping away at it and try to make it a good experience. So we're just about ready for the third quarter kickoff. The Bobcats will kick the football away to the Beavers to begin third quarter action. We're going to step aside for 1 minute. We'll be back with the Dumas Family Pharmacy kickoff after this.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
At Dumas Family Pharmacy, they are committed to making it easier for you to manage your health. They can help you find the most affordable medications, offer advice on over-the-counter medication needs, deliver prescriptions directly to your home, and more. Dumas Family Pharmacy offers personalized service that makes staying healthy a little easier. Now that's music to your ears. Visit Dumas Family Pharmacy at 301 Highway 65 South in Dumas. Dumas Family Pharmacy, taking the time to listen and care.
Also, a big thanks to Luke back at the studio, our engineer, for getting us in and out of commercials, giving us updates on what we need to do to our broadcast, and we appreciate him. He makes all the big stuff go back at the radio station. Big thank you to Luke. The Bobcats will kick the football away to begin third quarter action. Cats moving from our left to our right, defending the east end zone. This is an east to west football field, pretty unusual, and but the Bobcats will kick off, and we're just about underway here tonight. As the kicker, number 12, for Dumas, gets the ball teed up, and we're just about ready to get underway, and that's Kirby Lagunda, and he is ready to kick this football away. So it is a end-over-end kick taken at the 30. Up to the 35, hit at the 37-yard line, goes down there, and that's where the
Carmelo Burgess
on the tackle, and a good stop there, and short return on a short kick, but it will be first down and 10 for the Beavers. Welcome to third quarter action.
This will be a big defensive stand right here by the Bobcats. If they could get a stop right here and get the ball back in our hands and go down and score, it would change the momentum tremendously in this game.
Well, that's right. You're on the road. If you can make a big stop and stay ahead in this football game, that is a big plus.
With the offense they're running, a 2-touchdown lead is huge.
Yeah, absolutely. So first down and 10.
And there's a lot.
They're gonna,
over the side.
Boy, and he run out of
real estate.
He sure did. He stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, that was number 4, Conrick, the senior, 5'10", 190 pounds. Around the right side.
So a quick first down and 10 to get the third quarter underway as they move the ball uphill to the 49-yard line. And that's where they will set up shop. Quarterback tonight, I believe, is Jamarian Artley, Jr. for the Lake Village Lakeside Beavers. And he brings his team to the line, works under center. And all those running backs in the backfield.
Yeah, and over the right side, number 3.
He's going to break another tackle.
And he's met. He's close to the first down.
He's going to get the ball real close to the chain. They're going to show him now at the 40. They're going to move the chains. Right. It's going to be a first down and 10 inside Dumas territory. They're now running downhill at the Bobcat 40, and they have found something over on their right side, the left side of our defense, that they like. And they've ran to that side successfully a couple of times.
They were in the dead T on that play.
Were they?
And here they are again in the dead T.
So they've switched the offense up a little bit.
T formation. Now they're coming to the left. Little pursuit in the backfield. They stretched him out, but he is just.
You got to contain that edge right there.
Man, we just couldn't wrap him up, and they stretched him out, but he did get the corner. He's going to pick up 5, second down and 5. So
that was number 5, A.J. Wilson. The 5'8" junior, 165 pounds, showed some great speed and elusiveness on that carry.
Yeah, AJ's got some speed. We saw that when he was at McGee.
Oh, yeah. Very fast guy. One thing about these Lake Village guys, man, they can run the football. They're fast.
Second down and 5 now for Lake Village. Quarterback is going to hand off to number 3 out of the backfield, and he is going to be stood up after a short gain, pushed back. So good tackle there by the linebackers. It's going to gain a yard or so. And it is going to be a third down, and 5. So third down and 5, third down and 4. They're slow to move the ball marker. So it is 3rd down and 4 now for Lake Village. And, they're in 2-down territory here. But the Bobcats can get some penetration, make a big stop here. 9:25, clock runs in the 3rd quarter. Cats on top, 14-7.
Back to the flex bone.
Mm-hmm. The quarterback, there's nowhere to go for the quarterback.
They're just not making the tackles. They had him in the backfield. They're going to hold him down for a gain of about a yard, but it's going to bring up a 4th down now and about 2. So a 4th down for Lake Village. We'll see where they spot the football. And he got a pretty good gain there. It's going to be a 4th down and 2. And the ball's going to be at the 33-yard line of the Dumas Bobcats. So this is a big opportunity for the Dumas defense to make a big stand and get this ball back on down. So the Bobcats are going to have to make it happen here. They're going to stay in tight. They're not going to throw the football. They are going to run the ball on 4th and 2. Quarterback. A broken play, and they're going to wrap him up. Misdirection. Ball's on the ground, and it is picked up. They're going to call him down, and I disagree 100%. But they're going to say he was down, but the Bobcats going to take over on 1st down or on 4th down. And so it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Cats. Big defensive stand there.
Big, huge.
That's a
huge.
That's really it's not a game changer, but it stopped a drive, and now you've got an opportunity to go ahead.
And
you just
change the momentum.
But you got to put a really good, solid drive. And now you can take your time.
Right. And
burn
because
some clock.
Because they was in Dumas territory.
1st down and 10 now for the Bobcats.
Running game has been kind of tough for us tonight. We've done all our damage on the passing game to Jackson and Marcus Kilgore tonight. Running game has been tough on us. Besides one good run from Rashard Moore earlier.
So we're going to have a 5-yard penalty against somebody.
Now, Lake Village had 12 on the field.
Oh, okay. So it is going to be a penalty against Lake Village, illegal precipitation or participation.
Precipitation has been happening here lately.
Yes. Yeah, illegal. I heard it one time, and it was so funny. I laughed. Illegal precipitation. So now it's 1st down and 5.
Yeah, seems like Lake Village since their first drive, man, things have went downhill for them since then.
Young brings his team to the line with a 1st down, short 5 yards, hands off to number 7 out of the backfield.
It's Brown.
He's going to fight.
And he swings him forward, and he's
going to get close to the 1st down. He's going to gain, it's going to be real close. We'll wait on the spot. And so that is Kent Brown on the carry. And they're going to move the chains. 1st down and 10 Bobcats. Ball's at the 44-yard line of Dumas. And that was a big 1st down and 10. Big carry there by Kent Brown. So a fresh set of downs for the Cats. Kilgore's in the game. He is going to drop in the slot. One wide out to the left side. I'm pretty sure that's Nora. Quarterback's going to pitch out. They're going to slip in the backfield.
They gobble all that up. They turn him back inside to the inside hip. Brings up a big 2nd down here for Dumas.
Lose a couple. 2nd down and 12 now for the Bobcats. And so he kind of slipped in the backfield. They turned him in, and they were there to put a stop to it.
Yeah, you have to give credit to Lake Village, man. They've done a pretty solid job against the run game.
Yeah,
but in the past game,
hard on defense.
Yeah, but in the past game, we've had the advantage on them.
So quarterback's going to throw, and it's going to be
complete.
There
it is again.
Kilgore midfield breaks the tackle.
Oh, he fumbled the ball. Hope we got it back.
He got it back.
Oh, good job, Kilgore.
Kilgore gets the 1st down, fumbles the ball, but he gobbles it up.
Yeah, he had a little dancing going on, but he got it back. Great awareness and ball skills to get the football back.
Big break there for the Bobcats. Big run. Quarterback is going to come to the set this time in Lake Village territory at the 43-yard line of the Beavers.
There, boy.
Young. Quick snap.
There's
hands
Moore.
off to number 3. Moore finds a seam, and he's going to break a tackle.
Man, he's running hard, man, for those 2 or 3 yards. He's running hard.
Rashad Moore is going to fight for the 38-yard line, so that's a gain of 3. 2nd down and 7 now for the Dumas Bobcats. Cats on top 14-7. 6:13 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, Cats just doing a good job right now, taking time off the clock as well as keeping the drive alive.
Need to get at least half of these 7 here on 2nd down. Quarterback's going to drop back. He's going to throw.
to Kilgore.
And Kilgore's going to go ahead and get it all. Breaks a tackle, still on his feet. Breaks another tackle.
Man, Kilgore.
And he is going to be hauled down at the 15.
Yeah, he's tough, man. Marcus Kilgore is an explosive athlete. Remember? Yeah, go ahead.
No, they're going to mark. I'm trying to. They're at the 24-yard line.
Right. Yeah, he's very explosive. I remember telling Coach Leeper back when he was 7th grade, that kid's going to be pretty special, man. I could just tell he's an athlete back at that early age.
I believe Lake Village has called a timeout.
So Lake Village has called their first timeout of the half.
Right.
Call a timeout with 5:44 left to go in the third quarter. And after the Dumas Bobcat defense holds, they get the ball back on downs.
Right.
And now we're moving the ball well. First down and 10. The ball is spotted at the 24-yard line of Lake Village. Cats on top 14-7. Touchdown on this drive would be huge for the Cats. But you can't let up on defense. You have got to play as hard as you can because we do know that Lake Village can score. They can run the ball, so we cannot let up when we get back out there.
3, 4, and
defense.
5 can go.
Yeah, if we score right here, man, it'd be huge. And right now, Lake Village really hasn't been able to do much against our pass game. We pretty much dunking down the field, quick passes that turn into big plays. Now they're trying to get up and press Kilgore now.
Young takes a snap. He's going to be content to hand off.
He breaks a tackle.
Boy, he is in pursuit.
There's nothing there.
And he slipped down, man. He had that was just a bad play all the way around. And Kent's Brown.
Yeah, he had made a cut to come back, man. He just slipped down, man.
So he's dropped all the way back at the 35-yard line. That was a big loss there. It's second down and about 20 now for the Bobcats.
Yeah, that was huge play.
That's that youth.
Yeah.
That is absolutely.
And he's running with a little bit of a limp now.
So Brown's coming off the field. Quarterback drops back.
Pass,
and He's going to throw to Kilgore. Breaks a tackle.
Kilgore.
He's got the 30.
He's got the outside.
25-20 on his feet. Gets the first down.
Kilgore is tough, man.
He's going down at the 15-yard line. A little jawing on the sideline. Going to your huddle there, man. Kilgore. Big run there.
Man, that's a great play call there, man. They got Cal moving out the pocket to the right. Little roll out to Kilgore for the quick pass. Hey, man, Kilgore is doing a number on him right now.
So it is third down. They say he's about a yard short. Third down now and 1 for the Dumas Bobcats.
This should be
4:54 left to go in the third quarter. Cats threaten here inside the red zone.
This should be more to the left.
Quarterback Young.
No.
Rashad Moore's going to get the handoff, and he is going to get the first down. And he's going to be down near the 10-yard line. Let's see where they spot him. He got enough for the first down. That's what matters. So it's going to be a first down. We'll see if he got the 10. I think it's going to be a first down and 10 from the 11-yard line, so they can get a first down right at the 1-yard line. So it's first down and 10 for the Bobcats. One good thing about this drive I like, we're moving positive and we're burning clock.
Right.
And that is a big deal on the road. Quarterback hands off out of the backfield once again to Moore, and he is going to go down at the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be it. So it is going to bring up a second down. He's going to lose a yard, second down and 11. So the line to gain is going to be the 1-yard line. So Young looks things over, takes a snap.
There's a quick pass, Kilgore for the fade.
And he is going to throw the ball out of bounds.
There's a flag.
They were holding.
So there may be a holding or a pass interference. We'll see what they call. And we'll wait to get the signal from the official. But there is a flag on the play. The ball was overthrown, but there may be a reason for that. It was on the far sideline. We really couldn't see in the corner of that end zone. So we'll let them get this penalty sorted out. Boy, if it's what I hope it is, it's going to be against the Bobcats. Now, I don't really understand what happened there to get a offensive pass interference, especially on the ball that was thrown out over the track, but it is going to back the Cats up. They're going to get to repeat the down. Boy, that's going to back the Bobcats way up, too. So they're going to back up all the way to the 28-yard line. The Bobcats need the 1. So the Bobcats going to need the 1-yard line. and they're looking at second down. 3:47 left to go in the third quarter. Cats on top 14-7. Big mistake there. Quarterback is going to be he's going to be wrapped up in the backfield. He's going down at the 40. Boy, they blew that play up.
Right. They really did.
Now, if you want to talk about a hole that you're in, you're at the 40-yard line. You have to get to the 1-yard line. Right. You got a 39-yard third down for a first down. You get 40, you get a touchdown.
Right. But you got to be aware, though, hey, when you got Marcus Kilgore, stranger things can happen right
Well,
here.
They're going to say that he I guess he was stopped at the 36-yard line instead of the 40. We'll take that.
See if we'll go for a pass, or are we going to play it safe here?
Once again, Young looks things over.
Two downs to cut it in half.
Cut it in half. You got 2 downs. If you get half of it, that definitely puts you in four down territory, no doubt.
Just got to be careful right here.
You got to snap the ball. There you go. That's what you got to do.
There's a run. Oh, and he slips again.
He cannot run tonight. He cannot stay on his feet.
Do you got the right cleats on? What's going on? Is it tape on it?
And Kent Brown cannot stay on his feet, and he is going to be dropped for another loss in the backfield, and just an untouched slip there. And now what do? You unload one to the end zone here, because if they enter, they're not going to intercept it. You know they're not going to do that. They're going to knock it down.
It'll be just like a punt.
So it's just like a punt. You Hail Mary one to the end zone.
I go to Kilgore.
Yep, go to whoever you can get down there, because they're not going to catch the football. So air one out.
Or you may get a pass interference.
Anything can happen, but you got to air one out right here. You got to get on that back foot, and you got to
throw.
You got to throw the ball. You got to throw it. You cannot
throw it. Oh, just give him a shot.
Yeah, it's like a punt. You got to
just give him a shot.
And that's some sophomore. He got in a bind there.
Yeah, just throw it and give him a shot. I mean,
because if you
Lake
throw
Village
it,
has one down there. Might look like cramping.
So anyway, he's going to be sacked in the backfield. Nothing doing there.
Yeah,
and it's going over on downs.
Yeah, that play there could be huge, right here.
Man, we were needing the 1-yard line for a first down. We were that close, and now we turned the ball over on downs. Do y'all hear something in your headphone? I hear a crackling. If anybody's listening,
a little bit,
please tell me if you hear that on our feed. So the ball's going over on downs. May Margaret, if you can hear a crackle, let me know either way. I'd appreciate that. But it's going to be first down and 10 now for the Beavers, and they have the football with 2 minutes, 8 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Bobcats on top 14-7, but boy, that was a big series there that we let get away from us. So it's a pretty good break there, pretty good defense for Lake Village as well. And they're going to take over first down and 10. So first down and 10 for Lake Village. The ball's going to be at the 40.
Yeah, hopefully Dumas, last 2 possessions for Dumas right before halftime, and the last time Lake Village had the ball, we have come up with 2 big defensive stops. So, look like we made some adjustments, and we stopped them the last 2 times. So let's see if we can make it 3 in a row right here.
You're going to have a little momentum swing right
here,
here,
There's a little pitch, and we're right there meeting him in the backfield.
Down he goes, going to lose a yard or 2.
That's Donald James, the senior for Dumas, meeting him in the backfield. Looks like a loss about 2 or 3.
So it's going to bring up a second down and 12. They're going to lose the ball back to the 37-yard line. So they're going to have a second down and long now. Bobcats getting it done on first down right there. Cats holding on to a 7-point lead, 14-7, late in the third quarter. Lake Village's ball. We're inside the 1.5-minute mark here in the third quarter. Let that clock run.
Yeah, our game with this running game, this game is going to be over fast.
It is, yep.
We'll get home a little
I'm
early
looking at
tonight.
McGee and Drew Central, and they're just now starting the third quarter with 11 minutes left. And there's nothing there. Good defensive pursuit. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He actually loses a yard.
So right now, we got them pinned back. They got to pass.
It's third down and 13 now. Good old Tommy Peacock, been around Dumas football forever. He says no crackle in the broadcast, so it must be something we're hearing in these lights.
Maybe it's in your bones or something.
Well, it could be. I don't.
I snap, crackle, and pop myself.
Yeah, I don't sit down much during a football game, and I may be popping and crackling a little bit. But thank you, Tommy Peacock, for that information. We appreciate it. 3rd down and long now. 3rd down and 13 for the Beavers, as they've got the ball at their own 36-yard line. Dumas defense standing pretty firm here.
Oh, the ball's
on the
again.
ground. And that's usually a wasted down, and that's exactly what that was. Now it's going to bring up a 4th down, and they're going to have to punt the football away. So Dumas is going to get the ball back. So they're going to have to punt the ball away. And we're probably not going to get it off here in the 3rd quarter as that clock is running down. And it's going to be 4th down and very long. And I think they're going to be content to just let this thing get into the 4th quarter, and that indeed is what's going to transpire here tonight in Lake Village, Arkansas. After 3, the Bobcats on top 14-7. We'll take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back with 4th quarter action.
Looking for a charming spot to start your day or savor a hearty lunch? Look no further than Pick and Store and Restaurant. Start your Saturday mornings with mouth-watering breakfast selections like crispy bacon, fluffy pancakes, and delicious biscuits and gravy. They even have chocolate gravy. If you're there for lunch, check out Pickens fresh-raised beef burgers, sandwiches, and salads. Plate lunches are available Monday through Friday, and find all your favorites like meatloaf, fried catfish, and smoked chicken. Be sure to leave room for their homemade desserts like coconut pie, chocolate pie, bread pudding, and more. Pickens Store and Restaurant, 122 Pickens Road in Pickens.
Man, I had lunch at Pickens today. Friday is Catfish Day, Pork Loin Day, whatever you want, man. They've got some good food out there. Kim and her crew does an excellent job. Pickens Restaurant, and I spent a lot of time out there and happy to do it. Welcome to 4th and final quarter action here tonight in Lake Village, Arkansas, as the Bobcats are holding on to a 7-point lead, 14-0, and we're going to see 14-7. I'm sorry, 14-7, and we're going to see Lake Village punt the football. What did I say?
14-0.
I wish. Yeah, my bad.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Kilgore's back there. Hey, he's dangerous. If he gets any room,
so
we can be 21 quick.
Boy, that's a nice punt. It's going to hang.
Out the way.
It's going to take a big time.
Oh, Malik, what are you doing?
So Malik's going to field it back at
Malik,
the
what are you
30.
doing, Malik? Oh, I forgot I'm on air. Sorry.
Malik said, I'm going to run this ball if I can catch it.
That's what Coach Love just asked him.
But anyway, he's going to field the football, and we're going to keep it. So good job, Malik. I'm on your side, brother. I like it. I like it. Just, got to be there for him. So it's going to be a 1st down and 10 for the Cats. And they're going to have the football around the 26. We'll see. Yep, looks like it's going to be the 26-yard line. 1st down and 10. Welcome to 4th quarter action here tonight. Bobcats holding on to a 14-7 lead as we come to set. Young takes a snap. He's going to hand off out of the backfield. That's a good run on 1st down. He's going to move the ball over the 30 up near the 31-yard line. It's a gain of about 7. We'll let them get it spotted. But a big gain on 1st down there. Gain of 6, actually. Well, now they're going to, I don't know, I'm looking for the spot. And they're showing a gain of 5. But a gain of 5 on 1st down, that's not bad at all. So 2nd down and as many. Low snap, quarterback picks it up, and he is going to throw, and that ball is almost intercepted as the timing was off on that play. And he just about threw that ball away, and that would have been a big, big turnover there. Nonetheless, it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5 yards for the Dumas Bobcats. Young brings his team to set. Twins to the left side, one wide out on the right side of the football field. One running back. That is Rashad Moore. And we see, I believe, Jackson in the slot on the left side. Young still making some adjustments. Takes a snap. Flags everywhere. Dead ball. Offsides. It's going to be offsides against the Lake Village Beavers. So that's going to be real close. We'll see if it's going to be enough for a 1st down. We'll see just how well that ball was spotted initially. And it indeed will be. Well, wait a minute. they're going to move them. First down and 10 for the Bobcats. So they're moving the chains as the ball is across the 35 to the 37-yard line. So it's first down and 10. Dumas on an offside penalty by Lake Village. Young takes a snap, hands off out of the backfield. Bobcats trying to run the football a little bit. And I believe Moore's going to get about the line of scrimmage. That's going to be about it.
Good job.
It's going to bring up second down and long.
Yeah. Got my good buddy Trent Morgan down in England. He just texts. He's tuned in tonight, checking out the Bobcats versus Lake Village. Shout out to Trent Morgan down in England.
Man, we love to listen to or hear from our listeners. That's pretty awesome. Quarterback's going to throw a screen pass, going to be complete to number 15, but, boy, he cannot get it loose. That ball was thrown kind of behind the line of scrimmage. It was almost a lateral, and we're going to see Kilgore get the line of scrimmage, and it's going to bring up a quick third down and 10 for the Cats. So third down and 10 for Dumas.
10:20 left in the fourth quarter. This game is moving.
Cats holding on to a 14-7 lead, but they are backed up in a hole here with a third down and 10 from the 37-yard line. Young brings his team to set. Drops back, looking to throw, and he's going to throw complete. But, man, those screen passes there's nothing happening there. And,
yeah, they're reading that
throwing in the backfield, getting, and they're getting it wrapped up. So
yeah, they're reading that pretty good.
You're going to have to string one out. You can't throw in the backfield here against this defense. So now the Bobcats going to have to punt the football away.
Yeah, 9:43 left in the fourth quarter. This is going to be probably right now, up until this point, the biggest possession of the game.
Yeah.
Because if you can get a stop here as the Bobcats, it pushes the momentum. Clock is ticking. But you got to get a stop right here.
You're absolutely right.
This is going to be huge.
It's a low punt, but
he has some room.
Man, it's going
to. Got to get over there. Good job. Good coverage by Dumas.
They're going to drop him at the 35-yard line, so pretty good coverage there. I thought that ball was going to sail over his head, but he fielded it. And it's pretty elementary now. Lake Village have 9 minutes, 17 seconds left to go to tie this football game up. And the Bobcats need to make a stop and get the ball back in their offense's hands. The defense has done a pretty good job.
Yeah, they've done a great job since the opening drive.
Right. They have given up a lot of yards. They've given up big plays, but they've still kept them out of the end zone after that first series.
You got to give a big shout out to Coach Treadwell, defensive coordinator. He's made some huge adjustments since that first drive, and he's held them scoreless since that first drive of the football game.
Cats getting it done. First down and 10 now for the Beavers.
There's a quarterback straight up the middle, and he's
keep it.
Yeah, he got about 9 on that carry.
Yeah, he's deep into the secondary, and we're going to see Artley get the ball across the 40 up to the 42-yard line, where he'll have a second down and short, second down and 2.
And pretty much that's been the most successful play for them lately since that first drive, other than him when they have miscommunication. Those sweeps around the corner haven't worked as good lately. Dumas has been setting the edge and getting it contained and getting help back inside. So
force player has been out there and doing his job.
Yeah, look like we've made the adjustment on that play. We just got to stay sound here.
Artley brings his team to set, second down and 2. Clock runs.
And there's a quick up the middle.
They're liking up the middle right now for good reason. They're moving the ball well. They're going to move the ball up to midfield, first down and 10 from the 50-yard line. And that is another big gain for Lake Village. Clock runs. We're nearing the 8-minute mark to go in the fourth quarter.
You know what's interesting right there? Change of pace. They put the quarterback number 1. They switched quarterbacks and handed to the other quarterback. That's the middle. That's crazy.
Johnson's went to quarterback, and the quarterback went to fullback.
Yeah, they changed the setup.
First down and 10 from midfield.
That's pretty good versatility.
So whoever's the quarterback's going to hand off to the fullback.
There's a quarterback. No, we'll say it like this, Mr. Rick. There's the quarterback.
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 Gain of a couple, maybe 3. We'll let them get it spotted. It is indeed a gain of 2. Second down and 8 now for Lake Village.
I'm going to be honest. Even in watching football in high school and in college and pros, I'm not sure I've ever seen a quarterback move from quarterback to fullback and run fullback.
But they're doing it with some success right now.
Well, they got pretty big guys up front there, man. Them some huge guys.
So it is 2nd down and 8 for Lake Village. They're inside the Dumas side of the 50-yard line. One man goes into motion. They're going to keep pounding the middle. This time it's going to be wrapped up. He's going to be dropped for no gain. He loses a yard. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 9 for Lake Village. Clock runs. We're under the 7-minute mark to go in the 4th quarter with the Bobcats on top, 14-7.
This is a big 3rd down. Clock is ticking because if we can get this stop and get the ball back and sustain a drive, we could keep Lake Village from touching the football again.
So 3rd down and long, 3rd down and 8. He didn't lose as much as I thought, but it is 3rd down and long for Lake Village. One man in motion. They're going to just keep pounding the middle. The quarterback's going to keep this time.
And he throws it.
And throws the football, and he's going to get a 1st down. He threw that ball. It looked like he crossed the line of scrimmage around the 47-yard line.
Right. It really does.
The 42-yard line, but
home cooking, baby.
1st down and 10.
We're down in Lake Village, so I'm guessing they're saying that was backwards pass or a little option.
Option. That was
a little option. I thought he was past the line of scrimmage, too.
Boy, it's a big gain, though, down to the 36-yard line of the Dumas Bobcats. So they have got a fresh set of downs, good field position, and 6.5 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter, trailing the Bobcats 14-7. And now they're going down. They're going to get him in the backfield this time. They're trying to run up the middle over there on the left side, the right side of the Bobcat defense. Nothing doing there. Big stop for the Cats. You just got to make them waste 3 more downs. It's simple as that right there. You have to make them waste 3 downs, not let them get a 1st down. So it's 2nd down and 10. No gain on the play. The ball's at the 36-yard line of the Dumas Bobcats. And we have 6 minutes and a little bit of pocket change left to go here in the 4th quarter with the Cats on top, 14-7. Cats desperately need to make another stop in the backfield.
And they got
him.
He
is going down once again for no gain. Right back to the line of scrimmage again. You got to make them waste 2 more downs, coaches. 2 more downs is exactly what you have to do here. It is 3rd down and 10, and we're inside the 6-minute mark. Cats holding on to a 14-7 lead. 3rd down and 10. You've got to make them waste 2 more downs. And they're burning a lot of time doing it, so that plays into the Bobcats' hands if you can make these next 2 stops, because they're burning a lot of time off of that clock. Man goes into motion. They're going to pitch out to the motion man. And he is going to be wrapped up. Pretty decent gain, but he's going to be way short as he's going to move the ball to the 30-yard line, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Biggest play of the game for either team right here with 5 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. Cats on top 14-7, 4th down and 5. Biggest play of the game.
Biggest play
for either team, because a stop for the Cats, that's big. A 1st down for the Lake Village Lakeside Beavers, that's big for them. So this is a big 4th down and 5. Cats defense has to step up here.
Has to watch the football.
One man goes into motion. Pitch out over to the left side.
Oh, you got it. Holding.
Oh, they did not call it.
So they did not call that. Now there's a late flag. It's going to be a late hit out of bounds probably.
Oh, man, we got to set the edge. The guys got to. We've been doing a good job.
That's going to put them in within probably the 10-yard line or less. They're going to be inside the 10 after this penalty is sorted out. So, and, sometimes, I don't know, when you're a coach, you may just need to go out there and do a little rain dance and plead your case about that hold. But nonetheless, it's all academic now, as the Lake Village Lakeside Beavers are going to have the football somewhere around the 5-yard line. They're going to mark them actually at the 9. So it is 1st and goal from the 9.
Yeah,
so 4 downs from the 9.
Yeah, that was a huge play there, man, and that was huge.
Them not calling that holding penalty.
Set up that 15-yard.
Set up the 15-yard.
Yeah. Because somebody questioned them, probably in a loud tone of voice. Handoff is going to go
nothing there.
up the middle, nothing there. They made them waste 1 down. So it's 2nd down and goal from the, I don't know where the ball spot. I think he gained a yard down to the 8. 3:47 left to go in the 4th quarter. Cats on top 14-7. Big change of events there. And it is 2nd down and goal from the 8-yard line. Pretty academic for the defense. Dumas holds. Dumas wins. Quarterback brings his team to the line. He is going to keep. He slips, but boy, what a push.
Going. Oh, the ball.
Ball's on the ground. There's a fumble, and it's going to be recovered by the Dumas Bobcats. So the Bobcats.
Oh, that's huge, man.
So a fumble and a recovery by the Bobcats.
Huge play by the Bobcats, man.
So it is going to be 1st down and 10 for the Cats. Now you got to be careful here. You don't want to turn the ball back over. You need to get you some playing room here. Cats do not need anything but 3 minutes and 22 seconds to burn off that clock with possession of the football.
Yeah, just eat the clock up. Eat the clock up. That's
1st down and 10. The ball's at the 3-yard line. 1st down and 10, Dumas. Big turnover there. Once again, that bending defense.
We gotta protect the football right here. Don't do anything crazy. Keep a handle on the football.
Get positive yardage.
Positive.
There you go. Get you a
yard. Oh, there's the ball. Oh, Lord, they got the ball. Tell me it's down. Tell me it's down.
Nope, it's 1st down.
Oh, my God. Man, back-to-back fumbles.
Man, you don't.
By both teams.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cats fumbled the ball away.
Back-to-back fumbles.
So, with those kind of mistakes, you're not going to win a lot of football games this year. We have got to clean that stuff up, man. That's going to be a problem all year right there. We're going to have to clean some of that up. So it's going to be 1st and goal for Lake Village. They've got the ball back, and they can tie this game up or go ahead. Either way, they got 3 minutes, 18 seconds to go. And they are so close. They got the ball at the 3.
Man, this is a tale and change of events. Man, you'd never think that with 3 minutes left in the game.
So they're going to hold him.
Good job by the defense, man. Good job by the defense.
Keep him out of the end zone. Now, here's what you've got to not do is play the ball. Play for the strip. You've got to make good tackles.
Yeah, you really do.
2nd down and goal. 2nd down and goal from the 2-yard line. Football game is on the line for both of these teams right here. 2:57. We're inside the 3-minute mark.
Yeah, we got 12 in. We're trying to get him out.
So 2nd down and goal from the 2-yard line.
Looks like they take one of our DBs out and they bring in a lineman so we get bigger up front. So we bring in Mello, and we also got Trevor in there, and they usually sub for each other. So now we've got the bigs in there.
So they're going to call a timeout. Lakeside's going to call a timeout. So let me
2 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Yeah, let's paint this picture up. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter. Cats on top 14-7. And it is 2nd down and goal from the 2-yard line for the Lake Village Lakeside Beavers. Boy, the game is on the line for Dumas right here.
Man, just think about it. When the last time you've seen a team inside the 5 or whatever fumble the football, and then the other team get it and fumble it right back?
Man, that is something that
You
there's so many things that's happened in this offensive series. Well, I say offense. It's been offense and defense.
Flip-flop.
But this series of play on this side of the 50, a lot of stuff has happened. A lot of things have happened.
It really has. This is, and they're inside. This is huge. These is a huge 3 downs right here.
Second and down, and
this
they
is
say
huge.
it's on the 3. So
yeah, they've got a different quarterback in there, little bitty quarterback.
2nd down, 1 man in motion. Quarterback.
There's a toss. And there's a lot of room.
And he is.
Oh, there's a flag, and it could be a holding. Should be a holding.
Flags everywhere.
Should be a holding.
So he is into the end zone officially, but there are 2 flags on the play. And we have a Dumas Bobcat player shaking up.
Looks like he's cramping. I'm not sure who it looked.
So
is that Chafin?
Can't tell who it is on the
look
far side.
Look like it could be Keon Chafin, number 2. Yes, that's who it is.
So they're telling Chapin to get back on the ground. And,
you know, I used to tell players, you better be dead in the fourth quarter if you lay down. We want that clock moving.
You want that clock running, man.
We don't want it to stop because you got a cramp. You cramp on the sideline.
That's right. We'll drag you over here and let you cramp. 2:28 left to go in the fourth quarter. Cats on top 14-7. And, man, what a lot of football has been played here in the last 5 minutes. Now, they've backed the ball thus far up to the 12, maybe 13-yard line, and it's going to be 2nd down and 10. They can actually get a first down now at it looks like the 3. So they're going to have second. I don't understand the 2nd down and 10. I'm not sure if that's correct.
It is.
So we're going to call it 2nd down. They're calling it 2nd down. We'll go with that. And the ball's backed up to the 13-yard line. So 2nd down and 10 from the 13-yard line for Lake Village. They trail 14-7. They have 2 minutes and 28 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter.
And, you know, Lake Village offense, they can make a break, but they're more of the get a couple yards here and there. They're not a big breaking offense.
They're going to rush to the line. Quarterback puts a man into motion, pitches out, and
there's a toss, and he's cutting back, and he
got a lot of running room, boy. A lot of running room. They're going to drop him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yeah, they've got 2 yards. 2 yards. 2 plays, I mean, to get up there.
No, they can't get a first down.
They cannot. Oh, so it's 3rd down and goal?
It's 3rd down and goal from the 7.
All right. Well, they had the chains in the wrong place again. I couldn't tell. So it's 3rd down and goal from the 7-yard line. That is the official call. 3rd down and goal from the 7.
Yeah, 3rd and goal from the 7.
We got to make 2 stops. Quarterback, man in motion, is going to pitch out, and he's
in the gap.
He's in the end zone.
He's in the end zone.
Touchdown.
No, they're calling him down.
They call him down. He's down.
They're calling him.
They're going to call him down at the 1 foot line.
You already know it's quarterback straight up the middle, man.
Oh, yeah.
Quarterback is quarterback.
So calling him down the 1 yard line.
Yeah, that's a good timeout call by Coach Lovelady to get your defense
with a minute and 18
under control.
left.
Get your defense huddled up, man, on the 1 yard line. You can't jump. What happens if you jump, McGraw, right here? And
they moved the football
but the down doesn't change, right?
No, it's going to be 4th and goal.
Regardless.
Yep, 4th down and goal, folks. Stick around.
This is the play of the ball game here, man.
What a big bunch of football that's been played.
If they're going to run quarterback sneak, we're fixing to put our 2 biggest guys there. We're going to put 2 guys right behind him. We're going to meet him as he comes forward. We stop him, we win the ball game.
And on the offensive side, what do you say? Probably looking at the tush push.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're going to
push.
Yep. That's what we expect to happen.
Well, how about this, Coach McGraw and Mr. Rick? Couldn't ask for a more exciting ball game right here. Nail biter, close ball game, great atmosphere.
No doubt about it.
Man, we've got a great view.
Now, I've got
on a Friday night.
We stop them here. Let's go. Let's watch the play.
Here we go, guys. It comes down to this.
1
4th
foot
and goal.
1 foot. 1 foot. Bobcats make the move, and they're going to deny him the end zone.
They say he
and
didn't
the
get
Bobcats going to probably be able to win this football game.
They said he didn't get it, right?
They said he did not get it. They waved it off.
Well, let's see. They didn't get it there. No.
They're calling offsides against Dumas.
What?
I think
he blew the whistle, but I see his flag now.
Oh, my God.
So they're going to get to run the play again. The nose of the football
I thought we had stopped him.
Is literally going to be touching the goal line.
Man, I thought we had him, man. This is oof.
So the nose of the football is almost touching the goal line.
Yeah, man. Talking about some drama.
And I think we probably lined up offsides. I don't think we jumped, but I think they were just trying to get as close as they can because you got to get right on the goal line or they're already in. The center could keep the ball and score.
Fumble!
Ball on the ground. No laundry this time. No
fumble,
flags.
Baby, fumble.
And it is Dumas Bobcat football.
All right, now here's my situation. There's a minute and 13 left.
A lot of time.
There's still a lot of time left on the clock.
Yeah.
We need to move forward 2-3 plays.
Yep.
Right.
I believe they are out of timeouts.
If they have any, they have
defensive
one.
stop, baby. What a defensive stop. I mean.
So it's a minute 13.
Defensive stop. You got to give hands out, man, to the defensive staff. And Coach Treadwell, man, after the first drive of the football game when Lake Village went down the field, they had me worried a little bit. But ever since that, it's been lights out for the Dumas defense.
Man, there's been a lot of
Lights out.
football played down between the 40 and the goal line. A lot of things have happened in the last 5 minutes of this football game, and now the Bobcats need to get some breathing room.
Right.
Now, so where is the ball going to be? And it's going to be shown down at the original line of scrimmage, at the 1 yard line.
And we got to take care of the football again.
Yeah.
We've been there before. Take care of the football. Man, you got to give some credit to the toughness of the Dumas defense on the goal line. Two straight goal line, two straight stop and a fumble.
3 goal line stands in the game.
Dude, that's tough. Man.
Now you're talking about a goal line offense. You want to play this the same way. Push right up the middle, get you a yard or two.
Yeah.
Now there's going to be a timeout called by whoever's got a timeout left. I don't know who it is.
Mr. Rick, right after the game, we might have to get Coach Treadwell on this thing.
Ask
him about that defense before he gets out of here. I'm serious.
I'm sitting here looking at the stats, and I'm thinking, player of the game, DC.
Yeah. Hey, we might, Mr. Rick, need to catch him before he go and just tell him to tell us about that defense. Man, this is huge.
It is huge. So who do you want as the player of the game?
Treadwell, Coach Treadwell. Coach Treadwell's the player of the game.
It's got to be a player, and I'm looking at the stats. Kilgore might have had his biggest night as a Bobcat tonight.
Yeah, he caught a lot of passes. He was moving. But this defense, man, you would just think about it. Hey, they scored. I wish I knew the time when they scored because they sniffed nothing.
Oh yeah,
since then.
Yeah, it's been insane. This has been an insane back and forth series.
Man, you talking about flip flop, a change of momentum, swings.
Well, here we go. The Bobcats basically need to get them about 2 or 3 yards, get some breathing room.
This is huge. We got to take care of the football.
And don't run it out of the shotgun the next time. But that'll work. He's going to break a tackle.
Get somebody hold on to that football.
He's got the 20, and he's going down.
Oh, there's a flag. There's a face mask.
It's going to be a late
face mask. Should be a face mask.
So he is going to move the ball. I want to see who was running the football. And I believe that was
Rashad
Moore out of the backfield.
He got a great run.
Man, he's going to move the ball up over the 24-yard line.
And we should tack on a face mask, I think.
So there's a flag on the play. Got players down everywhere. But I like it. So the defensive line for the Dumas Bobcats, and I'd like to get a couple of the names of those guys. We're going to give the defensive line the
First Natural State Bank player of the game.
And that's the defensive line, and we're going to work on that. But I totally 100% agree with that. 1:08 left to go in this football game, 14-7 in favor of Dumas. And after the penalty, the Dumas Bobcats are going to have a first down and 10 at their own 37-yard line. And I don't know how many timeouts.
I'm not perfect at stats, but Kilgore had 9 receptions for 150 yards. He had a couple carries for about 25 yards. So, but that defensive line tonight, they did their job.
They got it done. How many times were they in a big mess and fall out of it? You know, that is a good football player.
This has been back and forth, man. You couldn't ask for a more exciting football game tonight. Friday Night Lights,
first down and 10 for Young and crew. Young is going to take a knee.
And what they call
I love that victory formation, baby.
Victory formation right there, man. Cats about to go 1-0.
So the clock has stopped as Lake Village is taking their final timeout. You got a second? All right, Coach. We're going to put a headset on you. And I know you got a couple questions
Coach McGraw. So you started off.
Well, you know, I'm sitting here thinking about player of the game. Kilgore's had an awesome night on offense, but I tell you what, your defensive line came to play tonight, baby. So our First Natural State Bank players of the game are your defensive line. Can you tell us about a few of those young men?
Got Quay Baker, you got Daquan Stovall, Trevor Barnes, Carmelo Burgess. Them dudes work their butts off in practice. I work them to death in practice, and they don't do nothing but keep showing up. I told them if they want to win this game that they was going to have to be some dogs, and they was definitely that today. Proud of them boys.
I tell you what, they were barking tonight, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Coach. Good game, buddy.
Appreciate
you. All right, so the Bobcats take another knee, let that clock run. Lake Village is out of timeouts, and I believe we're going to have to snap this football one more time.
We'll have to snap it one more time, run around a little bit with it, and fall down.
Huge, man. That defense was huge.
Defense played a crazy, awesome game.
Great defensive adjustments. Great defensive adjustments by Coach Treadwell. Great defensive adjustments of, coming and stopping them the whole second after the first quarter.
Man, that first series, the first offensive series of the game looked devastating. Then they just got it done. That is the final knee, and that is going to wrap this football game up. And the Bobcats open up 8-3A conference play
1-0
on the road. 1-0 as they defeat
Bobcats.
The Lakeside Beavers by a score of 14-7. At times it wasn't pretty. At times it sure wasn't easy. But a victory is a victory, and the Bobcats come out of here with a win. We'll take that. We're going to jump off of here for 2 minutes. We'll be back with the Delta Memorial Hospital Delta Health Services post-game wrap-up. After this, we are some happy campers, by the way.
Oh, man.
Are you tired of feeling like just another number? At First Natural State Bank, we believe banking should be personal. For 50 years, we've been proud to serve DeShay County, where our decisions are made by people you know, not by some distant corporate office. That's what we call banking the natural way. Whether you're around the corner or miles away, we're here for you. We're excited to announce that a new full-service branch is coming soon to Dumas on the corner of Carlton and Meter. Connect with us online at fnsbank.com or join us on Facebook. Just search FNS Bank. First Natural State Bank. Celebrating 50 years of community first banking. Member FDIC.
Dumas Seed Cleaners is your hunting destination. Find all you need at Dumas Seed Cleaners, like food plot materials, rice bran, wildlife corn, and wheat seed. New deer feeders, trail cameras, and accessories are also available. Before you hit the woods this season, stop by Dumas Seed Cleaners, 115 East Choctaw in Dumas. Call 870-382-5243 and follow them at Dumas Seed Cleaners Inc. on Facebook. Dumas Seed Cleaners, serving Southeast Arkansas for over 45 years and a proud family-owned business in the heart of Dumas.
Every day, you take simple steps to protect your family. Whether it's the neighborhood you live in, the car you drive, or the channels you watch. At Farm Bureau Insurance, we're here to help with life insurance to protect your family's financial future. Serviced by agents trained to customize life insurance coverage to you and your family. From last expenses to mortgage protection to your children's education to retirement. Your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent is on hand and ready to provide the reassurance and protection you need. Call today for your free no-obligation review for auto, home, and life insurance that's custom-tailored just for you.
Call Farm Bureau Agent Grant Shellman or DeShay County Agency Manager Bubba Hudson today at 870-382-4004.
Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company of Arkansas, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Casualty Insurance Company, Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi.
Delta Memorial Hospital is for more than just inpatient care. When you're no longer sick but not quite ready to go home and still need some nursing and rehab care, Delta Memorial Hospital's swing bed program may be right for you. Our program will provide services to help you regain your strength and get back on your feet. If you need continued care at home, Delta Memorial can provide home health services that can be tailored to fit your needs. We make it possible to continue to heal in your own home or in a personalized rehab program. Delta Memorial, caring for you close to home.
And welcome to the Delta Memorial Delta Health Services post-game wrap-up tonight from Lake Village, Arkansas, as the Dumas Bobcats defeat the Lake Village Lakeside Beavers by a final score of 14-7 in a crazily entertaining last 5 minutes or so.
I tell you what, the defense came to play tonight, and like Coach says, those big dudes work hard, and I know he works them hard. And I'm just glad that we could name them the player of the game, because I'm telling you, big boys did their job tonight.
Man, they got it done, and we talked about the defense bending a little bit, and they gave up every now and then. They would give up the big play. Just different things would happen, but it seemed like every time they made a mistake, it sparked a fire under them, and they just got a little bit meaner and a little bit more selfish with yards and giving up yards. And that goal line defense, my goodness, nobody can ever say anything bad about that goal line defense. When you're on the 1 foot line, and the Dumas Bobcat defense is not tonight,
2 plays,
and held them for a couple of plays, and they hold off to win this football game. And the defense for Lake Village played really good football, and then they had an answer to our run tonight. But Kilgore was hot, and he had a hot hand and some hot legs, and he put some numbers up tonight.
He did. He had, if I'm right, he had 9 receptions for 150 yards, 1 touchdown, and excellent night. We rushed a little bit better in the second half than we did the first half, which will make Coach happy a little bit that the runner game got going a little bit.
That's right.
But
tonight it was all defense for the Dumas Bobcats, and they let a first series right at the beginning of the football game. They let it get away from them, right. And I thought, whoa.
Well,
but that was it.
Lake Village,
that defense was tough, man.
Lake Village ran that first drive like the flex bone's supposed to be running, and then they kind of changed their play calling a little bit.
Yep.
And then, of course, they had the miscue on the second drive. Then third drive, it's kind of like they were in desperation when they shouldn't have been. Kind of changed their play calling a little bit. Got away from what they'd done successfully on that first drive.
Man.
Yeah, and how heartbreaking did it have to be for them to lose this football game on the 1 foot line?
Bro, that'd be hard.
With not no fourth down, but they had it
twice.
Yeah.
And then right before half, they had a chance.
Yeah. So
missed opportunities.
But the Dumas defense had a big part of those missed opportunities. They were just selfish with yardage tonight, and especially when they needed to be. And they stood firm when they had to stand firm, and they made those big stops. And kudos to the Dumas Bobcats. And it's good to catch a win on the road, a conference win. That's a big deal. And we've got a lot of football to play tonight. But what's you guys' take on anything else of the game?
It was just a great high school game on the road.
Man, great. Great.
I do have some score updates if everybody wants to know.
Absolutely.
Most definitely.
Rising 22, Palestine Wheatley 7. Of course, we know Fordyce won 3-0 in a forfeit. They get 13 points in the standings.
Right.
And right now, Drew Central is ahead of McGee 21-8.
Oh, wow.
With less than 5 minutes left in the game.
That's awesome, man.
Man, that's big there. That's big.
Man, we want to say a big thank you to all of our support staff tonight. Thank you to Tommy Peacock back in Dumas, May Margaret Hayes. We appreciate her. She's always chiming in with some really good information. And you're talking about a Bobcat fan. She is a Bobcat fan. And kudos and thank you to her. Our support staff here at the field, as we've already mentioned. And you, our listeners and our viewers, we thank you as well. We hope you have a great weekend. A lot of things going on this weekend. Take care of yourself. Have a great weekend. Enjoy this beautiful weather. And, boy, next week we're at home as we play host to Rising. So you definitely want to tune into that game. I expect another barn burner. I really do.
I expect another ball. We're going to face another team that's basically running a flex bone type offense.
Right. So we're going to see a lot of good football this year. So you're going to want to stick around and follow these cats around for the rest of this season. But once again, a big win tonight on the road in our conference opener as we defeat the Lake Village Lakeside Beavers by a score of 14-7. For Coach John McGraw, Larry Harris, all the support staff, Luke back at the studio. I'm the voice of the Bobcats, Rick Helton. Man, what a game, what a privilege, what a night. And until next Friday night, go Bobcats.
That was fun, fellas.